Oh, here we go. Kinkiy. Yeah. Thanks for the help for clearing my empties. Check out JT the Watcher's date night. Vote for Joey. See, now, this is, yeah, Joey for president. Thank you, Kinkiy, for playing.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for tipping
Later,
the
Kinkiy.
show. I will see you at Hackamania.
Welcome, everybody, to Date Night with JT, Episode 17, Road to Stut John Con, Part 2. Now, this is at a different time because El Hurrible, unfortunately, can't make it this morning. But I am joined with Roachy. How you doing, Roachy?
Yeah, not too bad, JT. I only come because I was promised a good time on a date with JT. So that's why I'm here.
Hope it's not too late for you over there.
It's early. What are you talking about?
We are joined by another special guest who we'll get to in a few minutes. So, special guest, just hold on a minute, please, sir. Before we get to that, we do got to pay some of the bills here. As you know, Hackmania is next week, and you can check it out if you haven't bought tickets already. If you go to hackmania.com and check out the live stream. There's events happening all weekend, and as we all know, the main event will be Tukey Soup, 8 p.m. Pacific, Sunday night. We unfortunately, there was supposed to be a production meeting last night, but BeDabbler forgot he had something, and it got canceled till some other time this weekend. But hopefully, we'll just wrap up the loose ends, and I'm sure our show will be perfect. Everything will be fine. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, and if you happen to be close to Vegas and you still have the fear of FOMO, you can always go to Hackmania and enter
Homo Code JT!
I had to play that because this will be the last week that I get to play that. And I like to thank Hawkey for creating that little clip there, or whatever you want to call it. Also, before we begin, please like and subscribe. It does a lot to help the show. There's also, you could go to supertip.gg/JT. There are voices available that I made specifically for this show. You could check it out. Knock yourself out, have fun. Or not, I really don't care. You can follow me on X at JTTheWatcher, and you can also email jtthewatcher@gmail.com. And there are memberships on YouTube that I do put up videos, try to put up something at least once every couple weeks. Memberships, you get everything starting at $1.99. But if you use an Apple device, it's going to cost you $2.99. So get on your desktop or some other format and save yourself $1 if you're into it. But to the real watchers out there, to the high tier, this $3.99 tier, I'd like to give a shout out to Darth Nugs, Graham Wellington, Steph Renee, Michigan Tim, SJ Bot 3000, Trigger, Backdoor Benji, Kinkiy Loco, The Ghost of Mr. P, Tukey Sock Account, and Hunter Duke. Thank you all for helping to keep the lights on here at the Date Night Studios. Is that it? Are we done? No, hold on a minute. We still got a little, real quick here.
Good morning, JT. Thank you for picking up the slack for your lazy boss. Vegas can't get here fast enough. Cardiff rules.
Thank you, Hunter Duke, for that generous super tip. And I will see Hunter Duke next week at Hackmania. And there's also a super tip from, or not a super tip, a super chat from somebody, Cardiff Electric, $2.79 Canadian. Do I have to pay for the link? No, you don't. And you know why. But thank you, Mr. Electric. Blah, blah, blah.
So JT, just to clarify, right? What's that email address again? That people can send you pictures?
JTTheWatcher@gmail.com. And before we do begin, I will add our next guest. Just bear with me 1 second here. Roachy, tell us a little bit about yourself. For those that might not know who you are.
Okay, so I'm an English dabbler, a fat waste of space. I spend way too much time watching Joey C coverage. Occasionally used to be on BYB. Tune in Sunday if you have nothing else better in your life to do and watch BYB. But yeah, I'm just a UK dabbler that fell into this through watching WATP. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Special guest, are you with us? Oh, God damn it.
No.
You're not? Okay. Kinkiy Loco is joining us for this special episode. And hopefully maybe he's be the only one else that joins us. But how are you doing this morning, sir?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
Not too shabby.
Yeah, all good. Kinkiy Loco. Looking forward to Vegas, like everybody else. JT has promised me a good night out in the Sin City.
I have no plans for next week at all. I have something going on Thursday night, and besides that, you can find me hidden in the background somewhere. We do have another guest on, but if it is who I think it is, I'm not letting him on. But if it's somebody else, please.
Joey
Joey's-
Catalano.
God damn it, he is here. Thank you for joining us, Joey. What do you have to say before we begin here? All right, perfect. That's awesome. Everything's going so great tonight.
I've never
Or I
heard
should
Joey
say-
have nothing to say.
I know. I'm sure he's doing good.
He's doing that bit where he's pretending he's muted again. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, Joey, let us know if you have something, buddy. We're here for you. But we would like to finally start the show. And I thank you all for joining us this morning. I know that you have many choices out there, but you decided to choose Date Night with JT, and I greatly appreciate it. I know this isn't BeDabbler Live, and I am so sorry for that. Where we left off is in January of 2023, as BeDabbler Live show had its hiccups following Dabble Court. We all know El Horrible lost. But he very quickly got back on his feet. We were introduced to SJ Puppet, Lorenzo Areola, and Cardiff on our previous episode, which we might get into a couple of those characters this morning. Where we're going to pick back up is, of course, back on the road to DabbleCon, which at this time was about a month away or so. We're going to check out some Carlos videos from that time, BeDabbler Live episode, maybe talk a little bit, introduce people to who Lorenzo Areola was or is, and maybe a special clip with Carlos, Earl Skakel, and El Horrible talking wrestling, if time permitted. It looks like Joey has left us, unfortunately. If he could come back at any time, please let us know. But we're going to begin here. And Kinkiy Loco, I'm glad you are here because you're kind of mentioned in this next clip we're going to watch. Do you recall, we're going to watch as Carlos pretty much going over an interview that Kevin Dumbfuck did with Shuli Egar. And the big topic of discussion was basically, oh, God damn it. We're just getting.
No, you're too small, Mr. Electric. You need to.
Is that better?
That's better.
That's what Mrs. Electric says all the time.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
She
How are you
told
doing?
you that too? Hi, Kinkiy.
Going?
Hi, Roachy.
Hi, Cardiff.
Hi, JT. Thanks for finally sending me the link.
You had the link the whole time, sir. Oh, don't blame me. And you know why. But yes, before I was interrupted, yes, Kinkiy Loco, do you recall this time where Shuli might have been a little bit mad at you?
Mad at me? I think he was more mad at all the people on Reddit that were dragging him for using my material at that time. I never actually gave him a hard time about it.
Yeah. Because I remember at this time there were a lot of Shuli haters. Maybe there still are a lot of Shuli haters.
I think there's a couple.
Maybe a couple still lingering around. I said this before, like, I don't hate Shuli. I think there's just so much content out there and so many hours in a day that watching Uncle Rico, I don't really have the time for it, so that's kind of, I don't hate the guy, but...
Dude, the anti-Semitism from you is
oh my God, I didn't say one word. I never said the word.
Dude, relax. Okay, they deserve to exist too, JT.
Okay. Anything else before we begin this quick clip here?
No.
So you know, this is what you do to my show, JT.
I don't. I try not to. I just sit there and be quiet. I really do.
There's that time. Come on, continue. You're doing
right.
great.
Well, we're gonna start the show here. This is from Insufferable Bastards podcast, January 8th, 2023.
Oh wait, is this new?
No.
This is breaking. I'm confused.
Hey, everybody. My name is Carlos Danger. Welcome to Insufferable Bastards, a special live recording of the Insufferable Bastards podcast. I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Brian Spears. Nice and loud, Brian.
Hello, hello.
So in 3 minutes or 2 minutes and counting, there's some news happening in the dabbleverse. Shuli has granted an interview with Kevin from Why Do I Podcast. Our plan today is to watch the stream, although we're not going to upload the entire stream because that would not be right, even though this is transformative content, and even though people do it all the time. We're going to edit this afterwards.
Do you like a fun fact, JT?
What's that?
That's Carlos Danger.
Yes, Carlos Danger, who kind of went away for a little bit, but I believe he still lingers around. He still watches. He's out there.
He's 400 pounds heavier now.
Oh, don't say that.
You can find him in the MLC chat, right? That's the only place I see Carlos Danger.
Yeah, that's the only place I know of that he pops up in. So,
But Brian Spears there, here's a real fun fact for you. The creator of the first ever Cardiff Electric mask.
the first Cardiff Electric mask.
Yeah.
What was?
I've never worn it publicly because it crushed my face. and it's very scary. I think I put on a stream once, but he made me a mask for DabbleCon 2, and it didn't fit me very well. And I was.
You have the one. You still have the one Lockie made, right?
No, I sold that.
Oh god! I remember last year for Hackmania, it was just too big to ship. I believe. Okay, on with the show.
Action to what's being
You want
said.
me to
Obviously,
just jump in with fun facts like that as I come up with them?
See, this is odd because, like, usually it's just me by myself. It's like 10 people watching. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, yesterday afternoon or night, I see El Horrible posted, I'm not doing a show tomorrow, but JT is at 10 a.m. And I'm like, I guess I'm doing a show at 10 a.m., boss. So
Pressure's
it is
on,
a
buddy.
little, I know, and it's a little
Got the
different.
big time slot.
I know. When I heard he wasn't doing a show, I'm like, I could sleep in on a Saturday. Perfect.
Well, that's not actually what happened. I said, I'll probably do a show, and then you said, but I wanted to do a show.
Well, I was like, well, if you do a show, then I
want
didn't have
everyone
to
to know
do
you. The
anything.
reason you're not watching a Cardiff Electric show right now is because of JT and his whining and bitching.
No, it's because of Rocco. El Horrible, BeDabbler, Tukey, whoever he is.
Whoever.
He's the one that he said it first, and then we're all like, well, I guess we can't change now.
Well, in that case, JT, how much of the profits from the show are you going to donate to Mr. Electric?
Yeah, good question.
I think according to supertip.gg, I average like $9 a show. In between 1, 2, 3, 4 of us, take away Moody's cut. I mean, I think we're all going to get like $1.50. To be honest with you.
Not bad.
Yes, but enough of the accounting. Back to the show.
this is newsworthy in the Dabbleverse because there's been some controversy or some pushback against Shuli
Now,
and
JT,
Uncle Rico.
There's some people who might be here for the first time. What is the Dabbleverse?
I don't know. How do you... It's like trying to explain what the Big Bang is. We really don't know.
It's a bunch of losers grifting money.
Yes. Plain and
Speaking
simple,
of
I
which-
think.
You can
Yes.
scan that QR code and you can donate to JT if you shall wish. There you go.
Yes. And if you're too afraid of that, there are super chats available as well.
Why would you be afraid of that, JT?
Some people don't like... I don't know. Some people are maybe
What are you
afraid
implying?
or... I don't know. Some people don't like super tipping. Sorcerer is a big one. I think he might have super tipped once, and he always super chats Melton, and he yells at him every time. But I mean, I don't know.
I think JT watched Pat Dixon when Pat Dixon claimed that super tip is how people are getting doxxed.
That's odd. I don't think super tip has anything to do with that.
No, it's Stripe. Don't worry about it.
Stripe. A lot of that I am unfamiliar with. ridiculous. I know.
If anyone wants JT's docs, just DM me.
Yeah.
Can
Kinkiy
you just tell me
Loco
now,
knows.
Kinkiy Loco.
What'd you ask? Sorry.
Can you just tell me now?
His name is JT, and he lives in New York.
Got him.
My first name is Jay. I mean, I didn't hide that very well.
Sorry, JT, before we move on, is there any truth to the rumours that you were the guy that made the review about Scarlet?
No, I do remember like a while ago, a few weeks back, like somebody happened to like mention that she had an escort page.
Yeah, someone happened to mention that.
And then like we didn't want to show it. I think it was like BeDabbling Live or something. And we're like, yeah, we can't like share this screen because
some people don't like super tipping. Losers.
Yes, thank you. I
saw.
Nick saw. You see, when they skip the queue, like I can't. It sometimes startles me. But anything else?
Like a silverfish crawling out of your shower drain.
So, just to confirm, JT, you wasn't aware that Scarlet has a unclean ring piece?
I heard about it yesterday, I think. I forgot what show. Maybe Dabbleverse Live.
Hers is extra brown.
Oh, God. Well, maybe some people like that. I don't know. Who am I to judge?
Can you play the clip?
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see if everyone's done.
No,
I want to still talk. Hold on. I like the banter here.
There's only one show you can find banter, and that is Monday nights at 8 p.m. East.
Now, to discuss the events of the day.
Banter is the way.
Actually, this week there's going to be 2 places you can hear banter.
Yes. Unfortunately. All right. We're continuing the show.
You want to hear the second place?
Well, I mean, we might as well. We got one more here. From Obnoxious John.
Hey, OJ.
Thank you, buddy. Send a link to the afterlife. It's not in here yet. I don't think OJ's not dead. God damn. But we miss you, buddy.
Eco show, mainly from Shuli's Anonymous, a subreddit. On the other hand, Shuli is still doing really well in
Show's
terms
a
of
train wreck,
Patreon,
JT.
and I still love the guy. Brian, you're still not a fan after all these years.
I'm not a fan. I'll say this: he's not the most hated guy that was ever on the Stern Show for me.
Let me just interrupt you, though, because we're going to have 1 minute before this goes live. And obviously what I'm looking for out of this interview, and we're not here to critique Kevin or his interviewing style or anything like that, but I am very curious. I mean, the way I think if I had the chance to interview Shuli again, I would ask him questions directly from the subreddit, Dabblers Anonymous, WATP. You have the questions there. You know what the hardcore listeners want to know, or at least the people that are on Reddit who are very opinionated and have been talking a lot about Shuli. So we'll see if Kevin starts off with tough questions. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Hi, well, thank you for tuning in. This is this is an honor for me.
Yeah, I do.
The name of the show is WDIP. That stands for Why Do I Podcast?
It did, and then eventually it stood for Why Do I Pee?
Play the clip.
Me to have the great Shuli Egar here. Shuli, welcome to Why Do I Podcast?
Gentlemen, thank you for having me. The honor is all on this side of the Zoom.
If I really don't like somebody, I just don't talk to them.
What did that say?
Like, I don't joke about
Shuli talks haters in general.
them. I just don't talk to them, and they're out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, it's the opposite of how everything works on social media these days.
Weird, right? It's really weird.
But it's the universe we're in right now, man. It's very easy for people not to be held accountable for their shit, you know. So cowardly people take advantage of that option.
Wow, so right off the bat, we have Shuli indirectly addressing the allegations that are coming up all the time. The criticism, I guess, not really allegations. What do you say, Bri?
I was gonna say sounds like he's trying to bring up the subject of what he's being bashed about.
Kevin gets specific.
Do you think?
What's that say?
If you start.
God damn it! This is all leading to something because we have a very special guest with us. Can you just please, sir? Thank you.
Kinkiy Loco?
Yes, everything will make sense in a minute. Trust me, sir.
I am very impatient.
Started crediting.
This show, I know, this show is a bore fest to a lot of it. I understand.
I gotta say, it's a lot more fun to watch than it is to be on.
I know, and like I said, I think I only have one other guest, and that was Dennis, and he was great. Everyone loved him. Now I'm stuck.
Why don't you call Dennis then?
I think he's busy this Saturday morning.
Oh.
The content creators.
What was that?
What?
What did you mumble there under your breath?
Nothing. Just you're going to ruin Hackamania.
This is what you're going to bring to Hackamania? Calling them out, maybe having your producers.
Get your tickets now.
What this is basically shit that happened 3 years ago. I understand. It's not relevant. It's boring. It sucks.
What I'm trying to prepare you for is the inevitability of when Rocco has a mental breakdown Sunday morning and they're going to say, JT, we need you to do the show by yourself.
Listen, the way I look at it is if you'll see after Hackamania what he's asking me to do, like right off the bat. If I can't handle doing that, I shouldn't be doing this with you guys this morning at this time. That's all I'm saying.
Play the clip.
Just post their links, to their channels or whatever in the chat. Do you think that would help kind of stave off these people that really have? This is like the crux of their whole argument is that you steal without crediting. So if you just overcredit and promote the fuck out of them, do you think that might be beneficial?
Well, how much promotion do you need? Does it come down to how many minutes the video is? Does it come down where do we start? Why do we start breaking it down this way? Why isn't it that a guy like if Kinkiy Loco wants certain sites, reach out.
Okay.
My DMs are wide open. I don't know if
That's
these
a good
people
point.
are representing these.
JT?
What's he talking about? Kinkiy Loco.
Yeah, I was going to say, did Shuli just ask for Kinkiy Loco to message him directly?
He's trying to slide in my DMs back then.
Yeah.
Damn, you don't want.
So this is what I was talking about just a little bit ago, where on Reddit I had made the advent calendar that Christmas, and Shuli's show started covering it daily, and a lot of DA got upset about it because he wasn't giving credit to anybody. So it came off like like Shuli or his team made the stuff. But like I said before, I never complained because I never wanted the credit. I've never wanted to be like famous in this world other than just being a name that posts shit, But other people got upset, so then I got kind of dragged into it because Shuli kept using me as the example.
Chico Ruizin brings up a good point. Is this when Shuli stole Kinkiy Loco's Advent Calendar series and then cried about it? Yes, it's definitely has something to do with that. That was a complete horrible, untimely chat to pull up at that moment, and I do apologize, but I saw Chico, and I just had to give him a shout-out. But real quick, before we begin, JT, have you ever looked at another penis and smiled? I laugh.
You laugh when you see other penises?
Hey, listen, I've done time in the service for a bit, and there was an old thing we used to say was, we seen more dicks.
What happens in the shower stays in the shower?
Yes, I see more cocks in the Army than most porn stars, unfortunately.
That's what you guys are talking about, huh?
That's weird, because I thought you was in the Navy, JT, so why would you see cocks in the Army?
No, he just likes semen.
Oh.
Can we move on, please? Obnoxious John, thank you.
Answer the question, did you smile when you saw those cocks there?
No, I was astonished. I was amazed. I was like, I didn't know they got that big.
Did you drop to your knees to worship them?
I had to get a closer look. Obnoxious John, back again. I said hot in here. You can't read. This is why I left. I hope you're not in hell, OJ. All right.
Why wouldn't heaven be at least like nice tropical weather.
At least closer to the sun.
Yeah, you think. I mean, it's not going to be like uncomfortable hot. I assume. I assume they'll have air conditioning if you want to get out of the heat for like a nice resort.
That's the way I always pictured it.
Without
tomorrow is Easter, and he has risen.
And these artists, they're doing you guys a disservice because what they're doing for me is I have an archive now. I have someone that has terabytes worth of shit.
Oh shit!
I don't need to go.
Oh shit! Take this down.
Oh, this was pre.
Oh shit!
I just realized the timeline.
JT, thanks for admitting you're a meat gazer.
So, JT, are you saying Carlos Danger broke the news first that Shuli knew before anybody else?
Clips that.
Carlos didn't say anything. At least Shuli said something, but we're gonna move. We should move on from that. I think
terabytes.
Back there and use anybody's content for anything, and that's a shame because I loved showcasing the talented people that were there. At first it was you don't mention the people, so then we mention
them. Child content.
I wasn't expecting this to come up. We're just gonna keep moving along here, man. This train doesn't stop rolling.
JT,
what?
Is that what you said to the guys? I didn't expect this to come up.
It didn't. Trust me.
Now it's down to they want plugs for their website. Okay.
Well, I'm not. That's coming from me. I'm not saying that they're asking for that. I'm just saying that this is what I do, and it's worked for me, and I'm just presenting it to you as maybe it might work for you. And I'm not saying you have to do it.
Again, I would do that if the creators of videos that we've played are the ones that have issue with us. But until people like Toucan, Joe Namath, Dennis Michaels,
yes, that was the Dennis Michaels who was a guest a few episodes ago.
OG.
Kinkiy.
I understand why you hate Shuli so much. He's going after all your friends.
I don't hate Shuli. I just don't have time to watch his show, unfortunately. There's a difference.
Heil JT, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. This was a mistake.
Reach out and say, hey, man, don't play my shit without doing this. Even if they said it like that, I wouldn't be confrontational about it. I go, buddy, you know what? You got it. We'll mention it. Wait, I'm not holding people back. I'm not trying to. The whole goal of mentioning Dabblers is it was a place where everybody was in on the same joke. Everybody was kind of this community doing the same thing. Carl gets clips from Dabblers. I mean, when are we flipping tables over that? Well,
I think people have they specifically have a gripe with you, and I think they use this, and that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this is a bullshit thing that they're using to be mad at you. So if you got ahead of it and you'd be like, hey, fuck you, we already promote the fuck out of him, go away.
There's no getting ahead of someone that's already made up their mind.
Okay.
Again, you're not talking about the creators.
I know.
You're talking about trolls that this is all they got. This is their only argument now.
Yeah.
First, this sucked and it wasn't going to work. Then it worked and it didn't suck. Then this sucked and it's not going to work. Then that didn't suck and it worked. So now we're down to you steal content to do every show of Uncle Rico. It's not the case. We haven't done. The last thing we played, like I said, was from Kinkiy. Was one of
he loved it. I am in contact with Kinkiy.
Is that true, Kinkiy Loco?
I'm actually looking. I had DMs with Kevin Dumbfuck from back then. Excuse me. And I can't find him now, but I didn't quite word it that way. I just Chico Ruizing might remember because he's the one who brought that to my attention. It was just Kevin asking me, do I mind if Shuli plays my stuff? And my answer was, anyone can play my stuff on any show. I'm not looking for anything. I was just trying to contribute to the community of making John's life miserable.
Everybody was, but I think that's the main goal.
No, observe and report.
No. We don't do that here at Cardiff. Sorry.
Well, at the top.
Ducks and murder.
Yeah. Well, you might not want to say that.
Don't get my show taken down for that.
Yeah, it's JT's channel. I don't care.
That's true. Hey, I have a movie I want to play, JT. Can I put it up for a second?
I'm gonna make a Rumble channel, and we could give it a shot there.
He was blown away that you would even feature it. He's again. This is not coming.
Were you honored?
Right, but
Kinkiy Loco, were you blown away by the honor?
Well, you know what's funny is the first and only time I showed my parents any of this stuff was when Chrissy Mayer played my stuff on that Christmas special, and they were just like, they were so disappointed in me as usual.
That episode we covered a few weeks ago on Date Night, the one where El Horrible and Kevin showed up and Kevin was completely drunk, and that was where the wall started cracking in their partnership together.
Oh, was that the one I jumped on after?
I believe you hopped on with them, yeah.
Yeah.
You hopped on BeDabbler show after they did the Chrissy Mayer thing, and you had the blonde wig. And, like, Kevin was just... There was nothing. We watched it. We went through it all. It was inevitable.
I kind of remember that being the night that I realized I kind of like this BeDabbler guy. But this Kevin is fucking useless.
I'm not saying it's coming. What I'm saying is you're trying to please the people who have nothing to do with this.
Sure.
Haters gonna hate.
They're never gonna go away.
Well, not completely, but you might get 80% of them to just leave you alone. I mean, if it's not worth it, it's not worth it. But I don't see. It's not a lot of work, and it's like you've got nothing to lose by your producers just posting a link in the chat. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's not on my producers. If somebody wants us to play something, okay, we do the BS show. Mm-hmm. People send us clips to play on BS all the time in the Patreon messages. Guy Derek Stewart, if he were to send me a video and said, "Hey, here's a video to play on BS. If you play it, can you plug this website for me?" Boom, boom, boom.
Why do they have to ask? Why can't you just do it?
Yeah.
You know what's funny now? He's like basically kicking and screaming that he doesn't want to give people credit. And now, have you ever seen a show that doesn't just credit every clipper every time they play something? Mm-hmm. It's just funny how much has changed since 3 years ago.
Yeah, like on This Little Piggy, they credit the guy they get a lot of their sources from all the time.
Yeah, now we got scrolls at the bottom of the screen giving everybody's YouTube channels, but they didn't even want to say the names of clippers back then.
So what you're saying, Kinkiy Loco, is you stood up for the unheard, the unsung voices.
No, fuck them too, Roachy.
Fair enough. But it's also funny with Shuli's words there with the BS show. People were sending him clips. My experience of watching the BS show is they would watch the same Stars to Stardom fucking clips over and over again. It was fucking tedious.
What do you say?
I tried to say something in English, but I failed. There you go.
Without them asking.
What am I, a church? What am I here to fucking? I'm here to take.
I'm just asking.
Well, no, I mean it's.
So one
it's
time
not
I
on
agree
me.
with
I already
Shuli.
got enough fucking things I'm doing.
Did you say something?
I just think
No.
that I agree with Shuli on why. I agree with him on this point.
Well, okay, so we're however many, almost an hour into this. Kevin has totally redeemed himself to the point where he's actually being confrontational instead of just presenting the questions of, what is that word? Objectively, he's actually needling Shuli. So this has turned
Shuli
into...
gave the answer 3 times.
This
Like, he's
turned
not
into
gonna
a
do
good
it the way
interview. This
Kevin
went
does it.
beyond Shuli's proactive, prepared statement to having a real conversation with him with a little edge to it. So credit to Kevin.
And if you're sitting at home,
Your producers could easily do it. This wouldn't even be on you.
And yeah, we're both on the same page here. Like, I mean, you're not even like Shuli's comedy. I like Shuli's comedy, and you can't make everybody happy.
Your producers post a link, boom, you move on.
Okay, hold on.
Are you talking, or is that Shuli?
No, that's
No, that wasn't
Sorry.
me.
That was you. Real quick here. Thank you to Dame Taft for $2. The bickering on the show is exquisite bicker.
Some fancy words there.
I know, dude. I completely fucked that up. Thank you, Dame Taft. And
You know what's interesting about this though? Like if you listen to this clip, this is when 2023,
January of 2023.
so just 3 years ago, like Shuli's arguing and everyone like getting pushback, crediting the Clippers, but nowadays everybody just always credits the Clippers. They even put scrolls on the bottom. You know, this clip
Son
was
of a
from
bitch!
So Thorough Joe Burrow.
We've
really turned a corner.
Well, at this time, I don't think there were any like known Clipper channels.
I think Toucan Sam was the only one. Toucan Sam and what's his name? Ed Floor. Pickwick
Toucan
Pug.
Sam and Ed Floor were the only ones around this time.
Yeah, son
where
of a...
Where did Ed Floor go?
He became friends with John and didn't want to hang out with us anymore.
Probably it. Oh God! Met him at DabbleCon. That was
Wait, I thought that was OJ.
That's the more recent version. It's happened a few times over the years.
Did I tell you I met Ed Floor? Did I tell you? Name drop?
I had barbecue with him. And by barbecue, I mean I sat there and drank soda while he ate barbecue.
Yeah, but I met him.
Congrats.
Thank you.
James R. Morning, fellas. This show is even better than Tukey and Vince. Cardiff, remember the show you had SJ on when he was drunk, sitting in the dark? Classic.
That was his last show. Mm-hmm. That was his last show.
Vince, if you need the link, just DM me. I'll send it to you.
And Chris Benoit, big fan. Is this the main event at Hackamania 3? BJT in a dog collar. Unfortunately, the dog collar bit has been postponed to maybe the next live event.
Hackmania 4.
Hackamania 4. That's definitely on the table. If we all make it there.
Probably not.
In one piece.
My producers can easily do what? They get a video from somebody. Now my producer's job is to reply to that person and go, how would you like us to properly plug you?
No.
I don't think his producer at the time was... I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm not asking that at all.
If you...
You know.
This is before producer Joe was a part of the show, right? Isn't it? This is just ESO back then?
This is pre-DabbleCon. So
yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't know when Joe came on board.
Was it after DabbleCon, right? I think.
No, this is before.
Yeah, because producer Joe was at that. There's that picture of the whole Shuli crew. Like, I forget all their names now, but they were all there at that time.
He was in the organization, but he was lower down until he, slid a certain weed grinder into a certain other producer's luggage.
All right, back to the video.
You want something promoted
Just
for
to get
us
a promotion.
playing that. If you play this, can you do this? Put that in the thing.
Fair enough.
99% of the time, we'll do it.
Okay.
Actually, no, you're right. There's
but what
a
about the
picture.
stuff that...
There's a picture of the whole Shuli crew from DabbleCon 1. Frog was in it. Yeah, Joe was definitely there then.
You guys grab...
Hold on.
Sorry.
But it's not fair for you to say it's my producer's job to run after these people and say, oh, how exactly should we? No, if you want to send us content to play, then tell us exactly what you want us to say. I've had people that sent me shit for Rico that said, don't mention me. I don't want any mention.
Okay.
So
yeah, and I wasn't saying you gotta tailor it to each creator. I was just saying, like, if you had a blanket thing where you mentioned if they had a link, you posted it, and that it was just like it's a very basic, like,
This is thank you,
boilerplate.
OJ, right?
Yep.
Is that what this is?
What's that?
Is this
Thank you, Clippers.
OJ?
Well,
sorry, JT. It's funny that obviously the current Shuli producer was mentioned, because didn't he beat OJ for the job for being the producer at the Shuli Network?
There was something about that where OJ was sticking.
OJ was told that he was going to be a Shuli producer. Like, he was told that by ESO, and then he got told otherwise by the rest of the crew, and that's how that whole thing started. I don't remember all the details, but...
No, I don't think it was ESO that he was talking to.
It was somebody else?
Stut Joe Depot.
Oh, that's right. I got them mixed up.
Actually, ESO told OJ that that's misinformation.
Thing that you could do.
You are tailoring, your shows to your haters. You realize that, right? Like, this is.
I don't think so.
Well, you are. I mean, you're making them pretty much the main focus of this episode. I mean, and that's fine. I got no problem talking about it, but I'm just saying, like, the less you put into what they're saying, the more everything else is going to grow for you, buddy. The more, just put your fucking head down and do your show. Don't worry about what they think about your parody content. Don't worry about what they think you're stealing this or stealing that. Just fucking do your thing, man. Build an audience. So my point in all of this is, why waste your fucking time?
Well, because I say sometimes they have a valid criticism, not always, but every once in a while. But if you brush them all off, then I think sometimes
you know what? I used to deal roulette. Every once in a while, the thing landed on green 00. You don't bet it every fucking roll.
Talking about DabbleCon, is there?
Are roulette operators called dealers? Are they dealers? Or are they spinners?
I guess a general term would be calling them a dealer. I mean, they just watch the chips on the table and throw the ball. That's about it.
If you go to Vegas anytime soon, can you get to the bottom of this for me? Talk to some of the roulette spinners for me.
I'll ask them. Yeah, I'll remember. I'm gonna write that down on my notes here. This clip goes on a little bit longer, and I think we're past the point of interest in it, unfortunately.
So
now,
I'm sorry. Listen, like I said, this is a complete different type of date night than I'm used to.
Ago.
Before we had, I could go 6 hours, pal. I got.
Don't do that.
It has happened, and
I have folding chairs to take upstairs, man. I got a busy day ahead of me.
So JT, I believe the whole point of you playing that clip is to prove that Shuli was saying, "Fuck you, Kinkiy Loco. I will play your clips and not give you credit." Is that what you wanted to do?
Mm-hmm. Kinkiy didn't want the credit.
I think.
Yeah, but he's still saying "fuck you, Kinkiy," right?
Yeah, but everybody says that. I don't take it personal.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, let's not. While I have you guys here, how about we actually get to something some people that are still tuned in might be interested in seeing.
It's not that picture of Scarlet, is it?
No, it's not. Oh, fuck that. All right.
What are you eating, Kinkiy?
That's not me.
Roachy?
No, I was muted.
I'm not eating anything. It's not me. Real quick here from Charlotte. From Charlotte Prolific. Shuli always sound whiny and bitchy and most of all unfunny and fake. I could tell what he's. I can't tell what he's arguing about. That doesn't make sense because I can't really tell either. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big Shuli guy. I mean, I don't hate the guy.
I heard you.
Yeah, and this interview, I think this question about giving people credit was supposed to be like a quick question in an overall interview, and it became the entire topic because Shuli just rejected the premise so fully that they never got past this point.
Are you done? I assume there's like a 5-gallon bucket like under your desk there that you. Okay.
Pissing.
Yeah, sometimes these shows go long and you can't stop. All right. Moving on. This next video we're going to watch is BeDabbling Live, episode 11, entitled Island of Misfit Toys. This was from January 13th, 2023, and it currently stands at 653 views.
Big show.
This one, we have an appearance from Lorenzo Areola will join, as well as an SJ Puppet will join. But real quick.
Is this the new BTH?
No, nothing can compare or replace BTH.
Hitler.
Which you can find Monday nights if you go to patreon.com/Cardiff Electric or the Blind Mike memberships or El Replay memberships.
Boo.
See that's called that's how you give out the plugs, All right. All right, let's get to the show here, folks.
Yeah.
Back the whole great times of silence. Let's see what they got here. The little show ET. Show ET loves the holidays.
You know what's funny? this ET sounds kind of like Stone Cold.
That's the point, I think.
That's pretty cool.
In the beginning here, he used to play like these little short videos and clips like before he started his show. And on this week, he decided to go with Stone Cold ET. Another guy that does a great Stone Cold voice is Jody B from the Po Boys podcast. He does an incredible Stone Cold voice.
I do a good Stone
And
Cold.
Better Check, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you.
Now I want to get some little Christmas spirit going on.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi there. I guess I have one Christmas donut for the Texas rattlesnake, and that's the bottom line. Because it's the season to be jolly. What?
Okay, please go for it.
All right. Man, it's kind of cool. Steve Austin loves the winter time. I like going down sleds. I like seeing Santa Claus. I like doing all that crap. Because in different dimensions, in different universes, where I'm from, we don't have Christmas. What? We don't have Christmas. We don't have jingle bells. We don't have little Christmas hats. We don't have all that bull crap. It's plain simple. When the holidays are here, I'm feeling jolly. My heart gets bigger, and my finger and my middle finger starts to light up. Well, outside is frightful, and so is delightful. If you got someplace to go, let's go, let's know, let's know. Merry Christmas from Stone Cold ET. Hey, I got the money. I want my donut. I want my Christmas donut. Happy holiday. Thank you. Yeah. Yo, Stone Cold ET, I love those Christmas donuts you guys have. I have a Christmas guys. It's just so crazy. I just feel like wearing my bells. What? I love Christmas so much. Vince McMahon, he's a Grinch. He's not a good guy.
The fuck are we watching?
Shut up.
Yeah, this is the most unfunny thing I've ever fucking seen. Oh, boo!
I was enjoying it. I'm sorry.
I mean, the initial concept was funny, but as it goes on and on, I'm just wondering about the price of the donuts more than anything else.
Blame El Harible. He's the one that. This is the beginning of his show. This is how he started it. Okay, don't blame me.
Is it him doing it?
I think so.
Oh, God, dude.
I don't think it's
him.
No, I don't.
I thought he was funny.
It's not going to happen again.
JT, I've got to ask. Did you download this video?
Illegally?
No, yeah. Why?
Right, okay. So after downloading it, you didn't think, let me just cut out the boring parts?
No, I thought it was funny. You know, hey, the exit button's right there in the top right, pal.
These donuts are good. Oh, hell yeah. I love these donuts. I want to eat them all up. What? These donuts are great. Thanks for the holiday donuts. You have yourself a good old Merry Christmas. What? Oh, donuts are good.
Oh, wait, now it's funny. Okay.
Greetings, dabblers, and welcome to
Are you telling me that's not a great way to start off your show?
Stinks. He stinks as much now as he did then.
I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. Forgive me for everybody. I know I saw our numbers dropping off.
Dabbling Live.
Is that what this show is? It's the
situation.
ruin the reputation
Hello,
of Tukey
I'm
show.
your host, El Harible.
We're doing a good job.
That was Stone Cold ET. You guys remember Stone Cold ET? What? You know Stone Cold ET, right? What?
Oh no! Now he's gonna reenact the clip that we just watched.
See, he enjoyed it too. I thought it was funny.
You call a
hack.
neck. I am overmodulated there. This is art, Corniff. Thank you, Corndiff. We'll be talking more about Corndiff in a little bit. But yeah, that's Stone Cold
Exciting.
ET. That was from a YouTube channel called Fizzy Pops 3434.
Oh, look at him crediting.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, see, he's giving people credit.
So that's 10 years old already, which is crazy. But with all the WWE talk, I thought, why not show some Stone Cold ET?
Does Kinkiy know?
How is everyone on this beautiful Friday?
Yeah, I turned it on.
It is Friday, right?
Thank you.
January 13th. Am I correct? Of course I'm correct. And let's do the PFG.
Wow, he really did use the fucking suck, didn't he?
Hey, man, this was only like a couple months. Remember, Kevin left like a month prior to this, so he was on his own. Give the guy some credit, man.
Can you believe I used to stay up late to watch this shit?
It went on at like the oddest time. There was never a set time. It was always like the middle of the night or first thing in the morning.
Even worse, Kinkiy Loco, people paid for Rocco to go to DabbleCon. Just on this.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm sorry I had anything to do with that. I apologize. I want to know, like, let's analyze here. He's wearing a mask, and he has 3 spares behind him. He had 4 of these purchased. He bought 4 of these masks. He thought he was. Oh, he stinks.
Well, he used to only wear. Well, he would wear like different ones every show, and now he only wears the blue one.
Yikes.
Real quick, PL. Thank you. Can we go back to talking about cancer? Oh,
no.
Good Lord. No, we're talking about BeDabbler.
Talking about ear cancer right now. Listen to this shit.
It's like I said, this show. I understand this show isn't for everybody. I understand, and I am trying my best to somehow entertain people here.
People with ears. That's what it's not for. Or sense of humor. He stinks. How did I ever get involved with that?
All right, dabblers. It is January 13th. And today's
I missed the
day
spit.
is Cornflower Blue. Cornflower Blue, that's a nice little blue shade of blue there. And the number of the day is 2.
Actually, now I remember why I fell in love with him. It's this great production he used to put.
Well, now with Scorch coming back, I mean, maybe we should definitely bring back the PFG color and number of the day.
Color of the day? Oops. I've got Corndiff there. How do I get Corndiff away? This is all going great. There you go. Color of the day is Cornflower Blue, and the number of the day is 2. And that's the color of the day and the number of the day.
Go back
for
to
Friday,
Stone Cold
January
ET,
13th,
please.
2023. And speaking of 2, I figured with John gone and out of the picture so far, he has not returned in January. I figured I would introduce you to 2 new toys, which aren't exactly new toys.
Remember when Rocco used to take notes for his show? You see him holding that notebook with notes in it?
I forgot about these toys. Does anyone remember?
We all take notes.
Shoe Nice.
I've been there. You're
A
lying.
guy called Nick Corky Bravo.
Oh. Yes, this episode he does introduce us the first time to Nick Bravo and Shoe Nice. He covers Nick Bravo like for in the very beginning of BeDabbling Live. We definitely haven't mentioned his name, I think, in like a few years. But you're going to get introduced to him in this.
Well, there are 2 new toys that we can all play with. And I've made contact, if you will. I am in discussions. Let's see. Who should we talk about first? Let us talk
I
about...
wish he was in discussions with a rope salesman.
Now, it is January 13th, and he does still have his Christmas tree up. I usually take mine down like before New Year's. I don't know about you guys.
You gotta wait for the epiphany, bruh.
I take mine down the day before Christmas.
Get ahead of the game.
About Nick Bravo. So, a few years ago, I was introduced to Nick Bravo through his acting reel. I worked in New York City production for a few years after radio. Once I realized there was no money in radio. No money. Why do you think Steel Toe is doing it out of his house? He's very
this
smart.
guy's failed at how many things?
Yeah.
He was
Failed at radio.
a bagel maker.
Failed bagel maker.
Wrestling documentarian.
Game show contestant.
Loser. Why do you
Father,
like him?
husband.
Friend.
In that aspect, but
oh God, don't leave it alone.
Miss you,
there's
OJ.
no money in radio. And I worked on commercials and all different kinds of things. And you always got, people always sent reels back and forth. And this one caught my eye, and it caught a lot of people's eyes. This is Nicholas Bravo.
We were long lost friends, but now it's getting really scary. Mrs.
I'll be right back. I
O'Connor,
gotta
I
go
assure
vomit.
you have a valid case. Just because no one has ever tried to sue someone for calling their dog a bitch doesn't mean you won't win. In fact, you could be setting a new precedent. The world would thank you for it. There's this feeling of euphoria that only comes from having complete control over another being.
Is that you, JT?
I love
No.
to watch them struggle, beg, cry for mercy. I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I let their bodies speak to me, their deepest fears. It's truly amazing.
So, there's Nick Bravo. He sucks.
I miss him.
Now he does have a hearing.
He came. Well, I think he still does a show on some random ass channel.
Yeah, I tried to get Rocco to cover him again recently, but he said there's really nothing going on the cover.
Yeah, he was doing like live streams like from his car, like while he's driving to the laundromat and shit like that. I remember, like maybe like a year or so ago. But the guy is real. You'll see he ran into some legal issues during his life and everything.
Impairment. He has a disability. No one's making fun of him for that, but his acting is horrible. So I kind of forgot about him until someone had reminded me of him recently. And he's not a very good guy. He ended up making a bunch of money by swindling dead people. He would somehow gain the properties of dead people and like sell their house or something. Something along those lines. There is something right here. Let's go to my next clip. This will explain a little better. There's a thing called the Rip-Off Report. So on YouTube, the YouTube channel Rip-Off Report, they have a great little thing on Nick Burr.
You can hear him walking down the stairs. Oh, hey, welcome back. We're just about to start going over some super chats here.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you, PL. This is the same man who took off his Saturday show to prep for Hackamania. Gonna be great, guys, and it will be great. I assure you that. Sunday night, you're not gonna want to miss it. And thank you, PL, and also thank you, James. Again, love BeDabbler, but show how much he needs Cardiff. Yes,
Great
yes,
point.
He does.
Thank you, James R617.
I'm just waiting
Bravo.
for my favourite part of the Be Dabbling Live, which is the super chats. They're coming up soon, right, JT?
Trying to remember, he gets. I don't think he's not monetized yet in here. Because remember, this was the time where the YouTube monetization was the bar was a lot higher. So.
And why is nothing ever in alphabetical order? This is bullshit. I put it in a specific order, and now it's all gone.
See, it's not easy doing a live show. In anything watching these old episodes, it shows that it takes. It's hard. It's hard when you hit go live to put on a good show for people.
All right, here we go.
Some people.
Are you just making excuses for this show?
Yes, thank you.
Real estate identity fraud.
People versus Nicholas Bravo. George was in prison in the state prison for an aggregate term of 3 years.
The rise and fall of Nicholas Corky Bravo.
I feel I would be better served and it would be better for the county if I stayed in county jail. Could I say something?
People can't believe this story was real, that a swindler named Nicholas Corky Bravo was YouTube famous.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, all the chicks that I'm going to be able to pick up in this.
You bought this car?
I bought this car. This is called Capito.
It's a real Zumog thing there, showing off the money like that. And also flossing in a convertible Mustang. Now, where I live, the only people that really drive Mustangs are like middle-aged women. I don't know if anybody else notices that.
Hey, sometimes middle-aged men who are going to drive to the Red Rocks in Vegas will rent a convertible Mustang, or possibly in Florida too.
You own a Mustang?
Rented.
Oh, you rented. Okay, that's not so bad then. Okay, I understand that. They're fun to drive. They're like Vespas. They're great to ride, but you don't want your friends seeing you in it, right?
What's the Cobra?
Nice. The Shelby.
Got my hands very good.
Now he's in jail, convicted of real estate identity fraud.
So this was a couple of years ago that he was convicted and put in jail. And,
he kind of looks like Scorch there.
Cookie, Miss Cookie.
Kind of looks like Scorch.
Yeah,
So-
maybe like a Scorch a little heavier.
Sorry, JT, who is this gentleman that's just joined Rocco?
That is the great Lorenzo Areola from That's All Funny show. He currently still... What's that?
From Mexico.
From Mexico. I believe he still lives in the States, though, but I think he currently does a show called That's All Kayfabe, like a weekly wrestling show. I will cover, or actually have like a 10-minute video that WATP did when they first covered Lorenzo's show from this time. We might get to that after this if anybody is still alive or still awake.
Oh, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm Lorenzo.
This is Lorenzo from All That's Funny, patreon.com/Lorenzo Areola.
YouTube.com/@Lorenzo Areola.
Yes, we need to get Lorenzo's YouTube numbers up. So
Please.
everyone go tell your friends, because I'm sure everyone who's listening to this already subscribes to you.
And I mean everyone. Jewish people, I welcome everyone.
Yes. Jewish, everyone. Yeah, we all do. Enough with, yes, these are great jokes. Yes, anti-Semitic, all that kind of crap. I'm not anti-Semitic, God damn it. However, how are you, Lorenzo? Ugh.
Not too bad. Another day, I was just finishing packaging up some shirts. I packaged up your shirt, ready to ship in a couple of business days. So yeah, those shirts are really popping off. It's crazy.
I like those. I like the black because I don't wear orange and I don't wear white. White makes you look very fat, and I just don't wear orange shirts. So once you had the black one, I was like, all right, I'll get a black one. That's pretty sweet.
The black and orange is a pretty good color, right? Even though it's more Halloween, it's pretty good.
I like that about it. I do. So yeah, go check out Lorenzo's stuff. He has stickers, and also I have to say Lorenzo is very quick to get your order out.
Yeah, I treat people the way I would like to be treated. Even and then the Jews too. Everyone.
Yes, everyone. So
Equally.
Lorenzo, what we're doing here is I'm introducing people to some YouTubers that I had kind of forgotten about that have, kind of resurfaced, and they might be people that we can be friends with and kind of, have some fun with. This is a guy named Nick.
JT, how many views does this episode have again?
It currently stands at 653 views.
I think we're seeing the reason why that is.
653 too many.
Well, like I said, a lot of this is just leading up to DabbleCon 1, which will be my next episode.
Which they haven't mentioned once. But yes.
Well, he's also he was going just as a guest, just as a paid ticket holder, as you will, and so yeah, you really have a reason to promote it every week, like we do with this Hackmania thing for like past 6 months.
I also wonder. I don't know that Rocco actually thought anybody was going to pay for him to get to that first Hackmania. I think it kind of took him by surprise in the end when he actually made the money.
Well, yeah, we all know the other guy was blessed by a certain million donator. Thou shall not be named, but
Umlaut.
Yes.
Also, Kinkiy Loco, are you breaking news? Did people pay for Rocco to go to Hackmania as well as DabbleCon?
Yes, he was paid to go to Hackmania.
To both events? Oh shit.
Bravo. They call him, his nickname is Corky. Someone has asked, do you remember Corky from the Stern Show, the original Miss Howard Stern's husband? Yes, John, I do. I do remember him. He was probably one of the original cucks, kind of. I don't know. He was just he was very whiny at one point, I remember, because I think she had left him. But yes, I do remember him. So anyway, we're watching this video, and this video is kind of explaining the downfall of Nick Bravo. And I hope no one ever has to make a video about you, Lorenzo.
It would have ecstasy in there somewhere. Even though I've never tried ecstasy, that seems to be a big thing, is that, he had a point in his life when he dabbled in ecstasy.
Sure. So real quick,
haven't we all?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Lorenzo, he doesn't do like a weekly show really anymore, just that wrestling show, but he's still out there. He's still doing good. He switched over to wearing a lot of the blue shirt every now and then, not just his red shirt. So I think he's doing all right.
This guy kind of got internet famous because he has a horrible acting reel, and then from there he got some popularity, and somehow he was able to like swindle dead people and gain their property. So he's going to jail like now for a couple of years. I think he only did like 1 year, but so this kind of explains his like downfall.
I feel like
into it.
Dead people would be the easiest to swindle.
Yeah, he did it. They did it, and but he got caught, eventually. But he did swindle them.
He's handed a 3-year sentence. The aspiring actor takes the spotlight.
And I think I can help a lot more people in county jail than I can in prison.
But the judge doesn't buy it.
Well, that may be so, but the prescribed term is a prison term.
What makes this case so utterly fascinating is the ensemble cast of characters.
I'm mad at you, Nick.
That's Benny Loco and Ken Otto. Oh, there's Ken Otto.
A vigilante calling himself Tom Davis was the first to tip off the cops. The cops did a superb job of getting Bravo behind bars.
He's a dedicated son of a bitch, I gotta tell you.
But on this Corky-obsessed forum, Tom Davis raises questions about the company Corky keeps. He writes, I strongly suspect that the people he hangs out with are involved in some sort of real estate identity fraud. Davis even promises to go after them
these look
himself.
like fortune
so we asked
cookie
Tom Davis, whoever you
little,
are, contact
things.
Yeah, fortune cookie. Fortune.
The way they're blurbed up there on the screen, and this chick's kind of hot for being a older woman. I'll say, like,
she's got something going on. Yeah.
She's distracting. I need a older woman to tell me the news.
You pause it for a second, JT.
Sure.
I have a question. I was saving for BTH this Monday.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think I don't think I can ask it this Monday because it'll just be me and Blind Mike.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna watch that anyway. You might as well say it here.
True. Was Carmela Soprano hot?
Yeah.
Was she?
In her own way. I mean, she wasn't Adriana, but.
Well, I don't know. She's hotter now than she was before, right?
That's what I think.
Bunch of homos.
Like, did they like make her look less interesting?
Well, she was a mom. I mean, she was.
Yeah, they made her kind of a frumpy house mom a little bit.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Okay.
But Edie Falco is I think attractive in real life. So
Nurse Jackie's.
I remember the first time I saw her was on Oz when she was a prison guard.
Same.
And she looked completely different on that show. I thought she looked better. Actually, I don't know. Thank you, Gino's Amex, $2. Even the potato can't make this shit show good.
Nothing.
Hey,
I tried the Carmela stuff. I don't know. I got nothing else.
Listen, I know this is not everybody's cup of tea, and I know it's dog shit. I understand, but
I mean, he asked me to be on it. What does that tell you?
Hey, I threw the link out there. I was like, hey, all is welcome. I don't want to hear nobody say that I'm picking and choosing who comes on. Hey, anybody's welcome.
So you're saying that only myself, Cardiff Electric, and Kinkiy Loco are stupid enough to join the show?
Should I tweet the link out?
I mean, I prefer you don't, but I don't think it could get any worse.
Track team. I'm not even listening to what's going on.
You're the strangest asexual I've ever met.
I have preferences. I'm sorry.
Isn't that the whole point? I thought asexuals weren't interested in sex at all.
That's like telling me I don't know how to draw, but I like art. I can tell you when it's beautiful.
All right. I got you. Yeah. Calm down, you son of a bitch.
In the meantime, our law enforcement officials tell us this case is closed.
Anyway, take care of yourself. Good luck to you.
There's a massive range of cases.
There are a lot more bad folks out there than there are good folks who are trying to stop this. And so people have to protect themselves.
And no shortage of these scammers. Some of their schemes will blow your mind.
For more information on how you can stop real estate identity fraud from happening to you and what's being done to close loopholes.
All right. So it's always interesting because it seems like these people always have the kind of same thing in common. Like they end up scamming people. They have their YouTube followers who are like their minions and stuff like that. So I guess that Tom Davis guy did a little more diving into the Tom Davis guy that they were referring to.
I mean, even at this time, he prepared stuff. He was trying to find new, interesting people to watch and cover. That John was gone, and John will still be gone for the next few months. And at this time, he really had he last week we were introduced to Ken Otto. Again, Ken Otto wasn't exactly everybody's cup of tea. He was more fun to watch live and interact in the chat than he was to watch somebody playing clips of him. I don't know if you guys remember Ken Otto.
Never heard of him.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on, I have to because he ends up beating the shit out of Nick Bravo in the street.
Oh, okay.
And I have footage of it. So
that's great. I enjoy a footage of someone getting the shit beat out of them on the street.
Oh, sure. We all do.
Oh, yeah. It's great. That world star type footage.
Yes.
Can we put up that original video of Lorenzo? Was it a video or a picture of him dancing in front of the flag? I feel like people should see the very beginning of when we found them.
I don't know if I want to play that video.
Why?
Okay, we'll put it on the Rumble channel.
I mean, it kind of aligns with all the things you were saying earlier on the show.
I mean, this was maybe he didn't know who Lorenzo. I mean, Lorenzo's a great dude. I think funny guy.
Maybe he was using it in the way the Tibetan monks use it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a good dude. I think.
Best.
I just hope a year from now something doesn't come out where I mean, God.
Is pretty much what it kind of is, because I think you hear people talking. And,
what if the reason he's agoraphobic is every time he goes outside he murders children? That's why he has to stay in his home.
He's not that bad.
Okay, I got it.
We don't know.
Sorry, Lorenzo.
No, you're good.
God damn it. Here we go. Oh, good. A wheelie wheel.
Ugh,
That's not going
hate
to
that.
work. We're not going to do that, Lorenzo. All right, we're going to find the other one. I know I have it somewhere. Lorenzo, do you have a producer?
No, I'm a one-man show. I just, just
I know
kind of do
you're-
my own thing.
Yeah,
I know, and
JT,
you've been
who's
doing-
your producer?
Me. It's a lot. I mean, we remember watching a Kevin Dumbfuck show from this time, and he never referred to OJ as Obnoxious John. He always referred to his producer. People definitely used that term a lot. It's like threw it around a lot back then. I don't think what any of us do is considered producing or anything like that. I think it's just like, hey man, check this out, and that's about it. If that's considered a producer, then sure.
In this world, I think it is.
Yeah, it's
You like to present yourself a lot, right, JT?
I give it like an idea, or like if I see something interesting, I might mention it. But 9 out of 10 times, things I mention get ignored. So I mean, I don't know.
I have to say, this is your 17th episode, JT. You're doing far better than he was at this point in your streaming career. I can't wait to see where you are in 3 years.
Well, I started out just covering your podcast from like iTunes, which was just all audio.
Back when Cardiff was funny.
Well,
It was funny until somebody stole my act, Kinkiy Loco.
Ooh.
I still have the tape
Yeah.
player and all the note cards.
Yeah, so obviously I'm useless without them.
And your light up pants.
Oh.
And
Try them on.
what's that new show you've been doing? The Regurgitated.
Oh yeah, where I just take content from other people's content and regurgitate it to everyone.
Yes.
That's what JT's doing.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
And thank you, Dame Taft Movie Show. Send me the link, please. Maybe another week, Dame Taft. Definitely mention me. I think
Rejected.
We have 4 people watching, 2 guys watching something. I mean, it's
and
doing my best here. You know, I'm listening. I listen to Kevin. Aviate, navigate, communicate. You know, pilot debrief. I'm the pilot here. We got the stewardess, the co-pilot, the navigator. You know, we're flying the ship here, folks.
Kinkiy Loco's the stewardess, right? Sexy stew.
Of course.
I'll bring you your food and drink.
So that's
Kinda
like
like-
your. Hold on. That's your video. That's kind of like your video podcasting thing now, huh?
Yeah, just to take stuff that I've seen on the internet and be like, hey, here's something that I find interesting. Like yesterday was when Tom Brady kept kissing his 12-year-old son on the lips like over and over again, and
Jesus,
right.
It's very it's hilarious up until a point where you're like, okay, this is kind of disgusting, but that's white people, I guess, you know.
Well, I listened to your podcast today. You talked about the price of eggs.
Yeah.
The Velma trailer, which I was going to talk about the Velma trailer because that's ridiculous. Why is Velma Indian now? Because her voiceover artist is Indian?
Why? And then Shaggy's Jamaican or black or something?
No, his name's not Shaggy, though. It's like Benjamin or something. It was something, I forgot. I don't know. It looks like
And then
shit.
Is Daphne like Asian too? Or I saw she was played by an Asian character. So why? What the fuck do they need? What are they trying to ruin it?
There was no dog. They didn't even have a dog.
I don't understand. Well, these
Two
studios
guys
think
just
they're doing. It's like they're
vaguely talking about a show they listen to.
I think they're talking about like a Scooby-Doo remake or something like that.
Isn't
Well,
that
I don't
the-
remember that.
Isn't that the entirety of Dabbleverse, though, Cardiff? Like, every show is pretty much the same.
Yeah, don't we just go on to fast food eventually?
Yeah.
Well, that's good content.
I actually
something
agree with
everyone everybody can relate to fast food. You know, I mean, I think every show should just be a fast food review show.
Do you guys consider like a burrito shop to be fast food? You know what I mean? And I don't mean like Chipotle, like the independent burrito places.
Like, how long does it take to get the burrito?
Like 5 to 10 minutes. If you're
fast.
Yeah.
It's fast food if there's no waitress or waiter.
Okay.
That's
Actually, in the industry, we call that a quick serve counter.
Yeah, see, Mrs. Kinkiy disagrees with me, so.
She thinks a burrito is not fast food?
Right.
Well, if you go to a Mexican restaurant and sit down to eat, that's not fast. Like
No,
you have a
definitely not,
waitress
yeah.
come up, that's not fast food.
No, so if you go to like, Bob's Luchador Tacos or something, some bullshit like that, and you go up to the counter and you make your food, like Chipotle style, but better than Chipotle, is that still fast food?
Yeah,
Would you
because you're
say?
standing order. If you're standing up ordering, yeah, it's fast food. That's
I'm just curious.
I'm laying my foot down on that.
You tell me you go to Nobu, and when the waitress comes by and you stand up to speak to her.
Come on, be realistic, man. All right,
You set the criteria. I'm just trying to
you
find
think
the
JT's
loophole.
ever eaten at Nobu?
I heard of it on Stern. I mean, that's all I know about it. And if that's it, then it's obviously too rich for my blood.
I have a great story.
What's that? Anything, please.
There's a burrito place here that's called Fat Bastard Burrito.
Sounds good.
How is it?
I don't know. I've never been.
What's your protein choice, Cardiff, besides cum?
I hate to admit this publicly. Chicken.
I'm a ground beef. If I have a burrito, it's got to be ground beef.
I'm gonna depixelate that. Gonna get him. Gonna get him.
What they're watching is basically a video of Nick Bravo getting beat up doing some stupid.
I thought it was footage of you from Ralph getting beat up.
You might see a lot of these type of videos next week during Hackmania, I guess.
Hold on.
Ground beef?
And I love how the person who's cameraing
ground
is
beef?
a foreign person.
Yeah, I like burrito. Like I don't like the taste and texture of a chicken burrito. I prefer ground beef burrito.
But then that's a taco. You might as well get a taco.
Not if it's in a giant wrap. That's a burrito.
Do you ever pretend you're trying to lose weight and get a burrito bowl instead, and then regret it and get a burrito next time?
I never try to pretend I'm losing weight. So
I get a burrito bowl and I ask them to top it with a tortilla.
Or you get chips and guac with it and defeats the purpose?
Thank you, Dang Lizard, for your €5 pounds. Cardiff's impatient, but lets his viewers suffer 30 minutes of intros. Roachy got the pineapple to grift for his Hackmania trip. Kinkiy Loco, you're good. Well, thank you, Dang Lizard.
Just wait till you hear the
Dang
intro.
Lizard.
The intro's next will be double the length.
Yeah, JT, I've got to ask you that. How comes your intro wasn't half as long as Cardiff's?
I don't have much of a library to pick in content to throw up on my intro. I think eventually, maybe as time goes on, like every month, add another minute or two. Like a layer.
People and all this shit. So I don't really know. I have to do more
There's
research.
two idiots still talking.
But everyone should go.
I'm waiting for SJ Puppet to show up at this point.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Nick's
I mean,
YouTube
JT, you
channel.
do have the capability of fast forwarding, right?
I could, but every episode I do of this, like I say, today is a different feel of a date night.
It's 11:29 in the morning. It better feel different.
I know. I mean,
This is more like date brunch, and we're drinking too many mimosas.
Yeah.
Preach, bitch.
The three of us are gonna beat the living shit.
Actually,
out of
Kinkiy
this
Loco, that's a
guy.
good question. What time is it acceptable to start drinking alcohol?
Are you doing brunch with mimosas and bloodies and stuff?
Well, currently it's 4:30 in the afternoon in the UK, and I've got a bottle of Jack Daniels right here, and I don't know whether it's too early for me to start drinking or not?
No.
I guess it depends what you drink. I don't hit the liquor stuff until late at night if I even drink liquor. Like I'm a bourbon guy myself. As far as beer though, I would say lunchtime if it's that kind of day. You know, I wouldn't do it every day that way, but you know, if I go out for Thai food, I'm gonna get a Sapporo with my lunch. So.
I mean, I'm a lightweight. I don't drink beer. I only drink Jack and Coke. So yeah, skull.
You're for Thai food. I have a Sapporo. That's the most pretentious cock-sucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, really? You think so? You don't get Sapporo when you go to Thai? I know you like Thai food.
I love Thai food. Yeah, that's the Japanese beer. You got to get a Thai beer.
Oh, well, I mean, I say Sapporo because it's my favorite of all the, you know, the slanty-eyed beers, but I like them all.
Chris Plus brings up, I think, for Roachy, prank call a UK pub and call them gee. I don't know if you know any UK pubs out there you want to give a shout out to.
Oh, right. Okay. What, in Vegas, right?
Oh, you're in Vegas right now. Yes.
No, I'm not in Vegas. No. There's no... The British pub is, like, non-existent now. Everybody just goes to a Weatherspoons. It's a franchise. It's gay.
Say what?
Weatherspoons.
Yeah, Weatherspoons, yeah.
Is that like Miller's Ale House in America?
Yeah, practically, yeah. They're originally a brewery that just bought out all the local pubs. Like, I think my local town has 3 Weatherspoons. Like,
why would you need to buy a franchise to have a bar? Like, it's just
open a bar.
Open a bar.
It's because of capitalism, right? You know, all these big companies
true.
come in, take over.
True.
There's no mum and pops bars anymore or pubs. You know.
Yes. I think we're about to get to the meat and potatoes of this episode.
Like he squandered like $150,000 like on expensive cars and stupid shit that a fucking dummy like him would spend money on.
Well, why would you? You look at the way he looks. He doesn't look like he can legit own expensive stuff like that. Like you see a guy like him with something expensive, it's like he's grifting.
Sure.
He's fucking grifting. There's no way someone that ugly and retarded looking is making his money legitimately.
Oh, looky, Miss Cookie. How are you?
Oh, hello.
Who am I talking to? SJ Puppet or Cardiff or
SJ Puppet?
SJ Puppet, how are you?
Fucking blind?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, it's you. How are
Fuck,
you?
this show's awesome.
How are you? What's with the mask?
What a great show.
It definitely picked up a lot right there. And you see SJ Puppet was a little foul-mouthed puppet that might have gave somebody an idea. But
yeah, it's weird. Everyone always thinks that Tukey was the first puppet in the Dabbleverse, JT. It's crazy that you found this clip.
No, he was just the first funny puppet.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, at this time, all Tukey was a screen name that watched Ken Otto. Tukey wouldn't come around for another 2 months, I believe. But this definitely, SJ Puppet, I think, definitely was the origin, the idea behind who Tukey will become.
Sorry, I haven't taken a shower, so I need to fix my face.
What? What did the fat Mexican say?
He said he hadn't taken a shower.
I can't argue with that. Those are two very real things.
Who is this? I really need to stop clicking on random links that people send me.
Well, I'm glad you did, Cardiff. Have you?
You could. I mean, you didn't have to click on this random link, but I appreciate it, Cardiff.
You forced me to.
Steph Renee, Lorenzo reminds me of a better version of Clearwater Chad.
That's funny.
I see the resemblance. I definitely do.
Dirty Water Chad.
I agree with Electric Head Gino in the chat as well, that this looks like Ava Puppet more than SJ Puppet.
Ooh. Well, yeah, the hair, definitely. That doesn't make sense.
Can you guess what SJ Puppet was before he was SJ Puppet?
For how you used him or how you got him as?
No, I clearly fucked him. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah. How he arrived at my home and what shape he was in.
Well, it had to have been a puppet of some sort.
Yeah. Miss Piggy.
What's that noise? Who's
fact.
opening a wrapper?
You ever heard?
Me?
Huh?
Or I'm glad you did, SJ Puppet.
What are you talking about? Crackhead Eric or something?
No, not Crackhead Eric.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard of Nick Corky Bravo?
No.
Okay. Have you been following this?
I mean, hold on. Wait. I've been taking an improv class. Yes, and...
Well, then that's great. Then you could help me explain it to the nice dabblers out there in Lorenzo Areola. We're actually just finishing up.
Oh, hi, Lorenzo.
Hello, white complected puppet. What does SJ stand for?
Skull.
Stuttering John.
Skull.
Oh, okay.
No, Patton. No association at all with Stuttering John. Just SJ.
I am curious to ask. While you were operating this puppet, were you standing behind a green screen, or were you wearing like a Green Man outfit?
I had
because there you could kind of see in the corner an outline of a man.
Okay, I had a green glove on. I have one of those Green Man suits because I was fucking around with that at one point, trying to come up with something. But I just had the gloves on so that when my hand came in, it didn't. But I had to the side of where I'm sitting right now, to the right of me, I had a separate. I almost made like a green screen booth that the puppet would sit in, so I could sit my arm on this table. And then when the other arm came in direct, it was wearing a green glove. But yeah, there was like a separated, because with this, right, I wasn't using a filter, obviously, so I didn't want the camera to catch me.
Yeah.
Don't want to get doxxed. So I had like a booth, and I made a booth. I hung green cloth from the ceiling. Okay, shut up.
Okay, I'm just curious, like how the production went of this.
Yeah.
Little behind the scenes factoid there.
I had to light SJ Puppet very heavily, just to get him to show up properly.
I thought it was a Jewish thing again. I feel like it's always when you bring it back, it's just all about Jews.
Watch it.
Yes. We were talking about Nick Corky Bravo, who is a new toy that we can all play with.
Okay, here's a game we can play. You want to play a game?
I want to play a game.
Okay, pretend I don't know anything about Corky Nick Bravo. Go ahead, educate me.
All right, well...
Obviously, I know everything, but, you know.
Well, you've come at the worst possible time because I'm pretty much finishing up, and I'm going off to another toy from the toy box.
So why did you bring it up, jackass?
Because I was hoping that you were paying attention to the show, but I obviously understand you're a very busy puppet.
Do you think I am one of the 23 people that actually watch this shit?
40! I have 40 right now, SJ Puppet. Please, give me some respect.
Yeah, the numbers back then, I remember the day he broke 50 live viewers, and it was such a thrilling moment for everybody that was watching that show.
I remember the day you broke 200 live viewers.
And thank you, Cardiff Electric, for that, obviously.
It's about all I can control. That's about as much influence as I have.
It's fine. I was hoping, like, when it started this morning, there might be maybe 100 people, and by 10 minutes later it'll be back down to 50. But for all those that's still sticking in there, I'm sorry.
For what?
That's pretty good. 40. It's a good number.
No, I don't care how many computers you set up in your living room.
I have a lot of old iPhones.
And just to Shuli's Anonymous in the chat, my P.O. box, it's there. Y'all could send me whatever. Try not to send me anything terroristic, But yeah, my P.O. box is on my Twitter if y'all want to send stuff to my P.O. box.
Wow, riveting content.
Now let's head back to SJ Puppet for the news.
So, all right. So Nick Bravo.
Lorenzo definitely was quick. Very quick-witted, I noticed a lot. That's the one thing that Lorenzo has that I think a lot of the people don't. It's like he's always very snapping.
Quick wit.
He was a
massive depression.
Yes. Maybe it had to do with all the pills he was taking at the time.
Yeah,
He was
it's
a
his combination of his quick wit with the slow delivery of it. That's what made Lorenzo so funny.
I miss him. I really do.
Remember, he got famous because he had a really crappy acting reel. He ended up becoming kind of popular on YouTube, ended up swindling a bunch of dead people out of their properties and went to jail for it. Okay. Is accused of being a racist, accused of being all these other, stupid, crazy fucking things. And now I had a clip of him having a severe breakdown. Now, I didn't know that Nick was still live streaming. And today, SJ Puppet, as I was doing my research,
yes,
I stumbled onto a 7-hour and 42-minute live stream that Nick was in the middle of.
Oh, fuck this. I'm out of here.
No, I'm not playing. I'm not playing all that. But I'm just saying he's still around and he's live streaming. He's doing Ken Otto type marathon. Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my headphones on. You start. I'll put headphones on.
All right, thank you. So anyway, in my research, I found this total utter breakdown, and it made me think, like, are we gonna see Stuttering John kind of in this position one day?
People online calling me everything from a fucking misogynist to a fucking pedophile. No proof, no evidence needed. No evidence, but we're gonna pretend it's all true.
Liam is pedophile.
It's fine.
He's saying funny.
He looks kind of like Hannibal, that wrestler.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, wrestler. Quotations.
See what you could potentially be doing to Stuttering John, SJ Puppet.
I want him to stop.
He wants the trolls to stop.
What the fuck did I do to you?
I'm sure this really helped get the trolls to back off.
I know. I mean, you should never just hit go live whenever you're mad or angry or have something to say. That's never a good idea, I've noticed.
No, to the contrary, JT, that's the idea anybody can do. If you're really emotional,
anybody
go live on YouTube. Yeah.
Anyone with a YouTube screen name or anything can hit go live at any moment and tell us all your deep, intimate, internal thoughts, and wish you all the best. I mean, it will definitely help the Dabbleverse out. Imagine if 10% of the people watching now today just went live with something. I mean, there's got to be gold in there somewhere.
Yeah, it can't be any worse than this show.
I know, that's for a fact.
You live now? Are we talking? Hello?
What the fuck did I do to you people?
Just get off the internet.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
What the fuck did I do to you people?
Get a job.
What did I do to be turned into a criminal?
He sounds like
I know what he's done.
he sounds like every Walmart employee.
What did I do to you? I'll do anything. Please just make it stop.
Does he think
Make it
giving the
stop.
microphone a blowjob will make it stop?
Please.
Well, his audio stops here because I think he pulled out his wire or something.
Definitely shades of karmic.
Yeah, I was to say, so JT, why isn't Rocco covering this guy anymore?
He kind of just dropped off for a while. And
He had a moderator in his chat, a female moderator, and they met in real life and started dating. And then he kind of just dropped off the internet. I think he's just living happily ever after at this point.
Oh, right. Okay.
She talked him out of doing all this crap on the internet, at least at one point.
So you're saying there's still hope for JT? He can meet a female?
No, definitely not.
He was a guest on the show once, right?
Yeah, he came on with that moderator. His last appearance, they both came on together. I don't remember what episode that was. That was a while ago, though.
Yeah, we haven't got to that one yet, but that will eventually show up.
We should get him on date night for that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should reach out to him. Probably. It's a good. I'm going to write that one down in my notes. Thank you.
And I want you to give me credit and post the link to my YouTube channel.
He has a lot of stuttering John.
Hey, wait a second. I had an
qualities
idea.
about him.
JT, when you get
What?
to the episode where Nick Bravo was a guest, you should have Nick Bravo on.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna write that one down. Thank
write
you.
that down.
Has his loyal YouTube army of followers, his Benny Locos, his Marco V's.
What's his name?
Nick Bravo. Nick Corky Bravo.
Yeah, actually, that's a
Bravo,
good
Nick.
question for you, JT.
Bravo,
What happened
that's
to
a
Marco
Golden
V
Globe
193?
performance if I ever saw one.
What happened with Marco V 193?
Yeah. What happened with?
I don't know, but this is interesting that you brought that up. When looking up stuff for Lorenzo this week, I came across Marco's channel, YouTube channel. I know he does like gaming streams and stuff like that. I didn't check to see if any of them were current, but he's another guy who was around a lot back in his time, and I think just obviously saw, went out. I think he went outside, touched grass, and never came back, buddy.
Never do that in the Dabbleverse. Never go outside and touch grass.
Rookie mistake.
So that's Nick Bravo. Again, I understand he has a hearing impairment, but he's also a major piece of shit. So go. What did I say? What was his YouTube? Well, his YouTube is at Heart of the Rebel 666. He also seems to be a Satan worshiper, I guess. SJ Puppet. I don't know.
So he's not all bad. Okay, good.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the YouTuber Shoe Nice? Either one of you?
Yes, and.
Well,
Shoe Nice?
Yes, Shoe Nice.
No, is that like a shoe person?
No, he has absolutely nothing to do with shoes.
Do you think right now in Malaysia there's 3 YouTubers doing a show and they started off, have you ever heard of the YouTuber El Horrible?
No, I don't. I mean,
Not yet.
I like to think that maybe they are, but in reality, I don't think so.
What? In 3 years, somebody will finally find this episode and cover it, just like they are to Nick Bravo.
Specifically Malaysia.
I still would love that to happen. I would love some random fucking YouTuber in some country to discover this potato, this puppet, and just start trying to figure out, just somebody trying to piece together what the fuck's going on here. I think that would be fun.
Like 3 different channels in Pakistan are all like somehow like going over the whole Dabbleverse and everything, and they're like trying to understand what the hell's going on here.
All of a sudden we find out there's a potato on like laundry detergent in Thailand. Missed the potato.
Why
laugh, Kinkiy Loco?
Yes, and
I refuse.
He answered.
No, you know what? No, he's getting it now. Good stuff.
Because he answered my link request before you did, SJ Puppet.
Yes,
All right.
he's pretty easy to get. I've learned that.
So apparently, the cab driver in the movie.
I have an important question. Sorry, can I ask a question? I apologize.
Yes.
Lorenzo Areola.
Yes, sir.
Is your shirt red or orange?
It's red.
Thank you.
The shirt I'm wearing
that's
right
it.
now?
Thank you. Please.
Roachy, is yours red or orange?
It's red, actually, funny enough. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
I had to think for a second. I'm stupid.
Orange, red orange, maybe.
He dresses like Bart Simpson.
Yes.
Every day.
Okay. So I'm glad that you both have said that you don't know who Shoe Nice is, because apparently the cab driver in the movie Deadpool, some Indian dude, he has a YouTube channel, and he gives us a nice description of Shoe Nice.
Shoe Nice is a YouTuber who has been on the platform for nearly a decade.
I remember him covering this guy, and this was like the only time I ever knew of it. Whoever the fuck Shoe Nice is.
He looks like a pedophile.
He became well known for eating or drinking literally anything and everything in an effort to rise to fame. However, Shoenice's shtick as the so-called human garbage disposal got old, and he eventually faded out of the spotlight. He ended up homeless, developed an alcohol addiction, chronically lied, scammed people, and more. Shoenice's real name is Christopher Shuli, and he skyrocketed to fame by uploading videos of him eating and drinking pretty much anything. Shoenice's career began in 2008 when his son created a YouTube channel for him. Initially, he uploaded normal videos, but his friends later encouraged him to post the stunts he did back in high school. So he made a video of him eating toilet paper that was posted on multiple websites, and it took off.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, no, just doing a show. Yeah, can I call you? Oh, you're at the door?
Isn't this like Mythical Morning? Don't those guys just eat anything and everything and then vomit?
All right, yeah, okay, I'll call you later. Yeah. Yeah, a masked wrestler and a fat Mexican. Yeah, it's a great show.
It's the same thing. A
All
masked wrestler and fat Mexican are essentially the same things.
Thank you. Bye. Why'd you start the video?
Well, because you were taking a call, so I do.
No, I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely. I wish he was here to ask him like where he got a lot of influence for Tukey. The ideas, I think.
So JT, you want to ask Rocco the question? Where does he get his ideas from?
Ron and Fez.
Well, yeah, I know that. We all know that.
It's all Ron and Fez and Wonder Shows. And
I was just curious, like Tukey, because he mentions in this that he has Tukey. Like he was using it as a screen name talking to Ken Otto, but I don't think he knew what to do with the puppet as far as putting him on his show. And I think maybe him seeing SJ Puppet here, he definitely got the idea like, okay, that's what I could use Tukey for. It's a better SJ Puppet. So I think Cardiff
define
deserves
better.
Whiter.
Well, he you only used SJ Puppet for like a limited time here. He took the Tukey thing and just never stopped, I think.
Yeah, some would call that hack.
Here's a question. If he never did bring out Tukey, where would El Horrible be today?
Probably still doing a show with Lorenzo.
Yeah, pretending to be Gino Bisconte with Keanu Thompson.
Tukey definitely was the thing.
I think he'd be doing a show with Stumbles and Fat Man.
Who's Stumbles?
Dabbler's Unanimous is saying El Horrible. John just tweeted Shuli pay up. How do you feel about that, Lorenzo?
And these people aren't the same, right? Shuli and Shoelace.
Oh no, Shoe Nice has nothing to do with Shuli.
Okay,
Not yet. He might join the Shuli network though.
There's a lot of shoes going on here, and not enough feet, and that kind of bothers me.
A lot of different footwear going on. Yes.
Yeah, very much.
All right. So that's basically Shoe Nice was a guy who basically got started eating shit online.
Wait, you had a Stuttering John question you're not going to ask me? Really?
Oh, yeah. SJ Puppet. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I don't care.
You know, what do you don't care?
No.
I don't really care either. Yeah. So Shoe Nice, he became famous for eating all the shit. And he would eat like glue sticks and crayons and cigarettes and candles and all this kind of crap. And he kind of went away for a little bit, or I don't know what he did. He deleted all his videos, but then he popped up recently all of a sudden again.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Let me give you a little more of Shoe Nice's background.
And is he satanic? A worshiper? He seems like he would be if he just eats anything and everything.
No.
You could tell why I think he just stopped talking about Shoe Nice shortly after this. I don't know if anyone else was really interested in him.
I actually don't remember him covering this guy at all.
Yeah, it was very brief. I don't think anybody really liked it. So I'm going to do us all the favor and maybe
Oh no, there were some good moments there though. You should play the whole thing.
Yeah, it looks like I had a good chat there too.
I know, folks. Hey, we're doing a different type of date night tonight. This morning, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world.
That's what I said. I was like, wait, I never heard of them. And then I looked them up, and yeah, I forgot to mention that. Thank you. They seem to have some involvement with Shoe Nice, but they seem like.
So you're getting on the right train
Mm-hmm.
here.
Now, if you Lorenzo is on the phone, like I think he's legit on the phone with somebody at this time.
Yeah.
Yep. You're on your way to PKA level podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
I'm trying to get their attention, and so I can dump the two of you.
Yes. Maybe you should read the chat while we wait for Lorenzo.
Sure.
All right.
Ski Mask is calling. Why do so many YouTubers end up in federal prison? Very good question, Quado Lives. Very good question.
Or is why are so many prisoners on YouTube?
It's a good podcast. Kyle went to federal prison for a short time. Wait, Kyle from PKA went to federal prison? Why? Yeah, why are all these podcasters? Do I want to get involved with this business?
I don't know.
Because a lot of YouTubers are pedos and drug addicts.
Yes.
Right, yes. Lorenzo? Who are you talking to? Is that your DoorDash driver again? Or your
Phone
mom?
better be off at 8 p.m. 8:35 Eastern time. That's all I'll say.
Is that your mom?
What?
No, I'm talking
Your
to
mom.
Lorenzo. All right. Let's keep going. So, all right, let's get a little more into the background of our new toy, Shoe Nice, who I have made contact with.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
How many subscribers does Shoe Nice have? Let's get some perspective here.
Well, that's
I think Lorenzo wants you to turn off his camera.
Okay, hold on, Lorenzo.
There you
All right,
go.
he's gone. Sorry, I can't do everything. God damn it! I need him back.
Oh, I gotta go by.
Oh, wait, SJ. It's a good question. I guess he's one of those guys. He had his YouTube channel taken down. Like he had hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
John is not that, as we know.
Oh no.
JT, pause for a second. Cardiff, I have a question. Would you say, like watching SJ Puppet, this is pretty funny, I think. Would you say Tampa Papers is your worst bit? Would you say it's the puncher? If you had to give an honest answer.
Yeah, let's say something. I think by his silence, he's telling you that all of it was gold.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna have to keep rolling along. Think about it.
He wrote pedophilia on the screen, but he like made an asterisk out of one of the letters. Like at that point, you know what the fuck he's talking about. So, I think our friend is okay. Lorenzo, you done? You back? Lorenzo?
Hello.
Hey. Are you
I
good?
stand behind the Tampa Papers. Thank you very much.
You know, well, I thought the Tampa Papers were good.
Everybody forgets that, like, Rocco was part of that. Rocco got no shit whatsoever. Just
For the puncher?
Yeah, for the puncher.
For anything.
Like, yeah. Or even the Tampa Papers. Like, even I've spoken to Quad about this. He's like, yeah, we were all up for that too. And everybody forgets that BYB was trying to, latch themselves upon Cardiff Electric's idea, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Stevie Lou.
Who?
Exactly.
I'm gonna assume no.
Are you not good?
Why are my headphones not working now?
No, yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he can. I just don't think he can hear me. So you can say whatever you want about him.
You've got 4.5 hours to figure this shit out, Lorenzo. I have got money
Jesus
riding
Christ.
on you tonight.
Lorenzo. All right, Lorenzo, I'll get back to you. You give me a big thumbs up when you can hear again, I guess. Or should we just leave him there?
Sure. Give
All
us
right.
a thumbs up when you're good.
Yeah. When you can hear us, Lorenzo, let us know.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, all right. Well,
lucky.
I don't think it has anything to do with your mic stand.
Does it?
Yeah,
No.
Maybe you
No.
should move some of the pictures on the wall behind you. That might help.
Was that your DoorDash driver again?
Okay, go back to the video.
Okay. All right. So, what was I saying? So Shoenice, he like deleted a bunch of his videos, and then there's other channels that have his old videos that you could see. I don't know what's going on with him because I forgot about the guy. He was like pretty popular like 10 years ago, but he popped up, on my radar again, and so now he's just doing really disgusting things. Like he's just gonna eat really, really disgusting.
I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated watching Lorenzo try to troubleshoot his audio here.
Things.
Oh, I thought
So-
you meant really disgusting, like doing a podcast with Lorenzo Areola.
Yes.
You can't hear me.
Uh-oh.
Hey everyone, Shoenice again. Well, basically, a lot of people are asking me to just go back to the
Can you hear me? Hello.
crazy stuff.
We can hear you.
Okay. I hate my life.
Either way,
Hold on.
no problem. Okay, I'm going to start eating the grossest things on the planet. No human, I don't think, has ever even tried this on YouTube. We got Catfish Charlie's.
So it's been
game.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm just fast forwarding through
The real question
all
is,
that.
JT, how quickly do you reckon Rocco's going to spiral into what that guy was doing? Because Rocco's done the fast food reviews recently, right?
Yeah, he'll be eating catfish bait in his hot tub pretty soon.
Yeah, he'll run out of ideas around where he lives to go eat, and then people are gonna eventually just start sending him like shit from their hometown to eat and review, and it will definitely lead down that road if he's not careful. Real quick, I don't know why I always say that.
Where is that recorder coming from?
Voltaire, thank you for the $3 super tip. JT, put up a poll for Cardiff's worst bit. Well, I don't know if I can because there were no worst bits, right?
I think we're currently living in one of those bits.
Cardiff has nothing to do with how bad this show is. Remember, pilot debrief. I'm the captain. Aviate, navigate, communicate. I take all responsibilities here for this train wreck. And thank you to Anonymous. Once Lardif showed up, Rocco stopped a little. That weird voice. Still does it there, but not as much, and is speaking normally. That forced voice is gay. Yeah, I think even eventually at this time, Cardiff loses his voice also. Some will say like Tuki's voice even changed eventually. They just got tired after a while. I don't know. Or maybe they just forgot.
Put me back at the bottom, JT. What are you doing?
What did I do? I didn't do that.
Thank you.
I kind of cold.
I don't like heights.
Shoenice to come on my show. Taking a book from an idol of mine, Mr. Cardiff Electric. Perhaps you know him. The potato, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I got you guys here. I messaged you all and said, "Come on my show," and thank you for accepting it. And yes, before you ask, I will do your show. Thank you.
And I messaged Shoenice last night, and I said, "Hey, Shoenice, come on my show."
Ew.
And then, well, normally I say "come in my show" because I like that. But I didn't with him. I wanted to be nice and respectful.
Good.
But I woke up and he said, "Fuck podcasts. People come on my show now. My last interview was at Oompaville."
Wow.
Who's Oompaville?
I don't know, but I think they make great candy.
Oh, they have 231,000 followers, so apparently they're Mr. Plenty.
So there's Joe Rogan, Oompaville, then El Horrible. That's the hierarchy. You're next. You're next in line.
Next. So I said, thank you for the invite. I'll have to check my schedule. I'll have my people call your people.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote to me, go away. Your people are nerds. And I said, the dabblers are not nerds. You're just scared because I've been known to eat 2.5 Big Macs in a single sitting. I understand you're intimidated by a 16-year-old up-and-coming talent.
I think he could still eat 2.5 Big Macs in a single sitting. Okay.
So then I didn't hear anything. And I said, whatever. I'm done with Shoe Nice. And I got a message that said, sorry, bro, at 10:53.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So there's still a chance.
I think so. But then I found out from a beloved chata, Corndiff.
Mm-hmm.
So, Shoe Nice's big thing now is cameos. And he's all about...
I love how he has no problem showing his DMs to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Makes me worried, you know.
Every reply he does is saying, hey, my cameos are only $10. So, can you see that? Can you see him?
No.
Okay, hold on. I gotta share a different thing then. Corndiff bought me a cameo from Shoe Nice, which I think was incredibly nice of Corndiff.
Wow. What a great corn.
Absolutely. Here it is.
Wait, when did he buy this?
Like in between
this afternoon?
Yeah, but yeah, this morning when
And you've already got it.
Yes.
Holy shit. That's turnaround time.
Yeah. So anyone who wants a cameo from Shoe Nice, just go on to Cameo, Shoe Nice, $10, and you'll get it within I think it was within the hour.
You could pull into a McDonald's drive-through, order a cameo, and get this before you get your Big Mac.
That's a good question, actually. JT, is Tukey still doing cameo?
I don't know.
I think he has it frozen right now. He doesn't want any extra work at the moment.
I know he used to. Well, he's not here. He won't. I think he's busy. He won't see this. I think he loved doing them, but I'm trying to think of the word he always waited to the last minute, I believe.
Procrastinator.
Yeah, because I think when you put in a cameo request, you got so much time to actually do the cameo, or they get refunded. And I think he ran into a problem a lot where he was like, "Oh shit, I got to do that. I forgot about it."
Hey,
he has
JT
definitely too
just
many.
Called you a faggot on his show.
I didn't say that. He definitely has a lot of fires burning, and it's hard to try to manage all of them at once. And that's why he's not with us this morning, unfortunately.
Wow, he should advertise it that way.
He should, because Corndiff was surprised too. He was like, I guess he doesn't have a lot going on.
Yeah, possibly.
Hey, L. Or Libre. Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, I heard you needed a little pep talk. You're an up-and-coming YouTuber.
Yeah, good joke, Shoe Nice.
I just did that to somebody on Twitter. But I just do it as jokes, a lot of times.
So he's talking about how he just ran down, what's the word? He's talking about how he just, was
big timed you.
Yeah. But he doesn't realize it's me.
Yes. He's stupid.
Comics, they just like to joke around with people. Bring humor to their lives. So I'm pretty sure that person didn't mean to offend you.
Cameos are pretty boring.
And your mark.
Yeah, I just noticed that guy's got the same camera angle as Captain Alex used to have.
Living your dreams. Either way.
I miss Alex.
Corn? Yeah.
Think there's any chance he could do one of these shows some night?
I'm pretty sure Corndiff is watching right now, and if he ever orders me a Shoe Nice cameo, I will have him executed.
Yes. Next time, Corniff, just send me the $10. But no, that was by far one of the greatest gifts I've gotten today. So thank you, Corniff.
Oh, well, you haven't seen what I have for you.
Oh, what is that?
Well, you after I learned how Shoe Nice disrespected you,
yes,
I decided there's only one way to get back at him.
Uh-huh.
And I've been thinking about this for a long time, ever since I found out Shoe Nice disrespected you.
Yes?
Like 6 minutes ago.
Uh-huh.
So what we're gonna do, live here on BeDabbler Live with El Horrible, we are going to steal Shoe Nice's bit. Ha! Are you ready?
Okay. Are you gonna eat stuff?
Paper!
Whoa! Whoa! You're an animal! You're an absolute animal!
Batteries!
Whoa, batteries! That's incredible! Whoa!
Fun fact, that was a Kirkland brand battery from Costco.
Where'd it go?
Water bottle!
Whoa, water bottle! Invisible water bottle! How does that work?
It's amazing.
Crystal clear Pepsi.
Okay, maybe SJ Puppet was the worst bit ever.
Well, give him time.
I had no one to work with here.
I love that stuff.
It was good.
Good
It's
stuff.
like trying to do comedy, having a
I
comedy
would eat
duo with
my
a brick
mouse,
wall.
but I just bought it, so no, I won't eat that.
All right. Well,
That's
that
all
was,
I got.
That was impressive. Thank you,
Thank
SJ Puppet. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
doing
So-
that for us. So yeah.
Wait, just buckle up now for the millions of subscribers that are coming your way.
Well, thank you. Yes,
You're
I
welcome.
will be buckling up. So do you have anything you want to promote?
No,
Okay.
but Cardiff Electric does.
Okay. Do you want to promote Cardiff?
No, fuck
Whatever
him.
he has. Okay. Well, I'll promote it then. Tonight at 8:35, because you work for TBS now, I guess. Did TBS come on at like have shows that came on?
8:37.
Yeah, you had that too. Why was
well,
that?
There's a reason for that.
What was it?
I think it had something to do with Ted Turner and the Atlantic Braves, I believe. Hello?
I figured Cardiff would talk about baseball. I don't know shit.
No.
Strike three.
I should know this probably.
They set their schedule around the Atlanta Braves games.
Oh.
So they
is
just
that why it was
continued the
always-
same schedule all year.
Okay. Yeah, that makes.
You could tell I don't listen to these full shows before I play them on here. I mean, you see why.
Sense to me. Okay. Yeah.
But it was a good premise that I just ruined for you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yes, at 8:35
Oh, actually,
tonight.
that's a good
East-
question. How comes O Umlaut doesn't have a wrench?
He does, I thought.
No, you took it away from him again.
No, I gave it back to him, I think, the last show. Oh, son of a... I'll work on that.
Bash Brothers!
Yes.
Stern.
Let's just wrap
One
this up
thing
here.
I always say I can ruin a great premise if you let me talk.
On Cardiff Electric's YouTube channel, he will be premiering. Is this the first ever WATP live?
Oh no! Whom are these podcasts? Yes.
Yes.
He's done it in the past, audio only, but yes, he's doing his first ever Whom Are These Podcasts live on YouTube.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I have heard the Whom Are These Podcasts audio versions on
Let's watch
Spotify,
that.
but I wasn't.
Yeah, JT, do you have that?
I don't have the full thing. We're actually going to watch something after this, which is we're going to shoot back to Insufferable Bastards again and watch Carlos watching Whom Are These Podcasts. It's a short thing.
Is the reason for that because the original Cardiff Electric YouTube channel doesn't exist anymore?
That,
because of
you
you?
had done a video one, so that's exciting.
But at
It's the question,
7:35, I think Kevin Dumbfuck is doing Whom Are These Podcasts. So
Who?
Are you guys still not friends?
No, fuck him.
Uh-oh.
Fuck
Oh,
him.
boy.
Is this
Are they talking about OJ? Oh,
gonna be awkward in Rochester?
Not for me. He doesn't know what I look like. I'm gonna come up
okay.
like AJ Benza and jap him.
I'll send him a picture then.
There is I want to say next week. The next date night will be the DabbleCon, and we will cover a lot of El Horrible's adventures during that. And
I'm in that episode too.
Yes, and one of those things is there is a live encounter between BeDabbler and El Horrible at the Carlson, and it's all live on video.
So wait, hold on. So BeDabbler bumped into El Horrible at DabbleCon? I missed that part.
El Horrible bumps into Kevin Dumpfuck at DabbleCon while he's
and
doing
it wasn't
a live
pretty.
stream.
Yeah.
And it lasted maybe a few. It was a real quick encounter. But he had a lot of content from DabbleCon, and we'll cover that post Hackamania. And then after that will be Pissgate. I would like to thank, there have been a lot of people reaching out to me about videos and whatnot regarding Kevin Dumpfuck and all that stuff. I mean, it might be 2 episodes, actually. There's a lot to go over there.
Yes. Oh, fuck you. So 8:35 Eastern tonight.
Yes.
Cardiff Electric's YouTube. Yes. Whom are these podcasts?
Whom are these podcasts? Yes, that's what that idiot is calling this show.
The first video episode of it. Can you tell us who you'll be on with? You're reviewing?
It's a totally original concept where Cardiff. Hold on, he gave me a script here. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep asking you like you're Cardiff.
Okay, a totally original concept.
What's happening in your background?
Shut up. where we review podcasts.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's cool. Then
I'm glad he wrote that down for me.
Yes, and I know you'll have some special guests, maybe a co-host, anything like that.
Cardiff,
or will it just be you? Yeah. Oh yeah. Cardiff.
Yeah, he's got a couple assholes coming on with him.
And we're gonna jump to a little bit of that. Let me take this down. You guys could go ahead and banter for a minute if you want.
Wait, you want us to do something?
I mean, you don't have to. It's completely up to you.
I mean, I thought you were steering the ship. I can't even speak. There you go.
Well, yeah, I'm currently navigating, Sometimes the pilot has to go run into the boys' room, and,
Navigate, aggravate, and masturbate. That's what you always say.
That's it's the 3 thingy-majiggers. All right, so this right here is Insufferable Bastards podcast from that same day. And
why does Carlos always wear a hat when he has such a nice head of hair?
He's fat.
What's he hiding? Oh, okay.
Leave the poor man alone, please. He's a great man.
I miss him.
So we got a Kinkiy Loco. See this guy.
You pop.
This guy is a problem. You know what I mean, Brian?
Sure.
So let's just.
What did he do now?
He's always doing something, dude. I don't even want to go into it because I don't want to you know what I mean? I don't want to show my butt. But I thought we would just kind of share the language that was used against us. And then this is going to be a really quick episode, all right?
Yeah, good thing.
I think it's this one. All right, so you got Lorenzo Ariola, very nice guy, some greasy-looking dude, and the potato.
We've had a great cringe of the week from out.
What they're covering is the Whom Are These podcasts. I think it was from that same night because it was the same day as the BeDabbler show, and Carlos is wearing the same hoodie. So I was able to put together clues and figure that one out all on my own.
Adam Thoreau. We had a great Stuttering John segment.
So this thing is called Whom Are These Podcasts?
So JT, the clue that the SJ Puppets said to BeDabbler that the show would be tonight wasn't enough of a clue. You had to.
Well, because unfortunately, I don't have access to that exact video. So I managed to at least find something that I could use and show people. You know, a little quick glimpse of what they were talking about.
Sorry, JT, why didn't you have access to that video again?
Song parody, you know, like I've never heard before from, I believe, Tony Muskrat. So you know what
Tony
that means.
Muskrat.
What? It's time for everyone's favorite part of the show.
I need Aaron from Steel Toe
Part of the show where we tease the podcast we
to
will
help
be
me deal
reviewing
with
on the
this.
next episode of Whom Are These Podcasts? Let's see what we have here. Oh, a show
These
called
guys suck. What?
I know there's like 3 levels of Inception on the screen. It's us watching Carlos and Spears watching Cardiff, Lorenzo, and I'm not sure who Carlos is supposed to be. But
Producer Chris.
Producer Chris. God,
It literally
thank
says
you.
producer fucking Chris.
Yeah, but it's in words.
This show has been a disaster. But what makes it better is Chico Reason gifting 10 JT memberships. Thank you.
And he got one himself.
Oh, he wasn't a member? Oh, well, good thing. That's awesome. Yeah, so if you want to get a membership, hey, gift them at the same time. You know, you'll knock 2 birds out with 1 stone.
It's like buy 9, get 1 free.
Yeah, for all those that got a membership, you know what to do. Thank you. Thank you,
Kill
Chico.
yourself.
Again, there are a few members-only videos behind that I have. If you are a member, come next week during Hackamania. I'll do a few maybe walking talks from Vegas, give you an insight on how well our show is preparing. It should be a good time. A few people are going to be greatly missed, though, and it won't be the same.
From the picture, you can see how much these guys suck. Let's see. Let's give this episode a listen.
We're talented. Don't listen to Kinkiy Loco. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Insufferable Bastards podcast.
All right, now we're at like 1, 2, 3, 4 levels deep right now, which is kind of cool. And I know if there are people watching right now that hate this, so I'm sorry.
So, my name is Carlos Danger for the purposes of this broadcast, and I'm joined by my co-host, Mr. Brian Spears.
That's
Hello.
you. I mean, let's be honest. First of all, one guy
It's the
has
most
too
I've
much
seen of
light,
our
one guy not
podcast.
enough. Am I right?
So the first thing they did was make fun of our production values. Goddamn potato. One guy's in hiding. The other guy has 8 chins.
Yes. I'm not even sure which is which.
Well, you throw a zinger
these
at
guys
me.
have-
That
I like
I've
the
got
balance.
What do you mean me? This isn't me. I wasn't on this thing.
Small children in my home.
Oh, these guys have 591
all right.
subscribers. That's about right. That should
90 too many.
good
Break
one.
up. I think that guy meant to say 590 too many, but he flubbed his line. Ooh, Brian.
Pull the joke.
Hello. So we've got a busy agenda for you this evening on this shitty podcast. I'll go through real quickly. I think it's a StreamYard issue, one that I just have happened to be trading emails with StreamYard all week. Their shitty system. We're going to talk about
A lot. For some reason, back then at this time, it seemed everybody was on StreamYard. I know. You could always tell because some people, if you had the free StreamYard, you had the logo in the corner of the screen. But you know what helps pay for a full account, or people that donate like a super chats, like Danglers, or what is €2. Forgive me for all that. JT knew Cardiff to monetize the content himself. That's not true, Dan. You know that. There was I wasn't solely to blame for that. But thank you for your.
Yes, you were.
No, there was. I might have mentioned the idea of doing a watch along to a movie that I had never seen before, and I was unaware of nudity that was in that movie. What in God's name are you?
Julie.
Well, at least they admit they're a shitty podcast. I'll give them credit there. What do you think, producer Chris?
All right, that's enough of that. I don't want to see any of that. That's enough. I'm done. I'm done with that. You have any comments, Brian? What did you think about getting assailed and assaulted on this random podcast earlier this evening?
It's got me tuned in until next week.
Are you speaking into your microphone? Because now you're like over here, it looks like to me. You all right?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm totally right there.
All right.
I plan on watching.
Carlos getting spicy there for a second.
I cannot wait.
I don't want to.
He definitely hated you for some reason. I think he was just fed up.
Most
Watch
likely.
the next episode.
Well, I want to hear what they say because,
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
Is this
All
still
right, that's that. What's
pre-DabbleCon?
What else?
Yep.
Yeah, this was like a few weeks away before that.
Yeah, I met him at DabbleCon.
That was
So
the
now
only
we're
live.
friends.
Yeah, that's the only
Right.
live show he ever attended.
What else is going on here? Let's read the comments. Were you done there? I'm sorry. Did I interrupt?
No, it's all right.
Eve Anderson. Hey, hi, Eve. Eve's actually she's one of our actual listeners. Gina Bobima says, "Whoa."
What happened?
Thank you to whoever supertip.gg/com for that super tip.
What? Mr. Potato. Ian Hawk says, ban Kinkiy Loco. Yeah, you know what we got to do is get a moderator in our chat on YouTube so we can deal with this guy, this internet troll who's always... Come on, that is 100% joke-busting balls. I don't know. It seemed to step over a line to me, Mr. Ortiz. Stepped over a line. I'm trying to deal with it. We're trying to deal with this. Cornev. And Ian Hawk says, there's a chance 3 fat guys could vape at the same time on screen now. Well, not really, Mr. Ian Hawk, because I don't vape. Brian doesn't vape. Don't listen to Steel Toe, all right? April issued an apology the other day about that stuff. I don't even want to go into it. But, okay, so the other thing, when this came over, Brian is over. Yeah, Brian always looks like he's not really engaged. But this stream earlier tonight, right, the Whom Are These Podcast things, one thing that happened is they started to, these are like Howard Stern fans, apparently, like old Howard Stern fans. And they started to talk about a phrase, Brian, I don't know if you were listening, geshish.
Geshish, yes.
Right? In the context of Stuttering John tells this story about how the Gakia phrase came about. And I'm going to like posit to you that the way he remembers it is revisionist history.
I listened to the clip. I listened to you guys react to that clip.
But wait, let me just put it into context to anybody who didn't listen, because what Stuttering John says is he goes on this long story about when he was 13 years old, he would be stacking tires on a truck and going up I-95 from Long Island to Connecticut and getting his hands dirty, and then his friend or his coworker would say, "Well, we'll see ya," and that became "Gakia, we'll see ya," right? But I remember distinctly what was more emphasized, and then he mentions how somehow that morphed into geshish, right? But I remember geshish being the...
What Carlos is rambling on about here is like kind of like the origin of Stuttering John saying geshish, and he's going to go into the Stuttering John beating Tom Chiasano in golf and whatnot. And yes, if you did notice, there were a couple super tips played that were not on my end, and I'm not sure if people heard that. If somebody, I don't know if somebody's just messing around, just having a jolly old time here.
Well,
but,
JT, if it helps, that's the first time we've seen him.
I don't. This show has gone completely off the rails past 2.5 hours. But there's more. Believe it or not. You are all free to hit the end stream button at any moment if you feel like it.
You're talking like you want to hit it, JT.
I made that mistake Wednesday night, and like it was an honest mistake, and I really didn't mean it, and I almost like closed I hit it, and I almost just like left, and then I turned and I happened to look at the screen and realized what I just did, and I'm like, oh, I should probably let him know. But that was, if anybody was watching that late, you call it an interesting moment, a live moment.
I did that once.
You did that once?
Yeah, instead of leaving, I hit end stream.
Yeah, it happens because it's literally like right in that top corner where you would like exit the window and stuff, and you're so used to you're like,
Yeah, let me show people what happens when you do that.
Yeah, please do.
I think at this point, there are a couple other things I did want to mention. Like I talked about how. I was all set to go, but unfortunately,
I thought Carlos Danger was supposed to be morbidly obese, Cardiff. He's just pudgy. I'm starting to think you're a shit stirrer potato.
Thank you, Shaka Khan, for that generous super tip.
See him now. He's gigantic.
What do you guys want to watch something about Lorenzo and Croge? You guys remember Croge?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he was like back.
Can we watch Joey C yelling at what's her name last night? Because I haven't watched that yet.
I don't have that. That we're 3 years before that happened.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should probably save it for the real shows.
I'm sorry. Listen, guy. Hey, like I said, I'm sure there's clips. Again, you guys are free will.
Yeah, what JT's saying, 3 years from now, he'll watch that clip.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Mark
what I'm
your
saying.
calendars.
I can't wait.
Oh boy, where? Fuck me. Where did he? Did you move something?
I didn't move nothing.
Yeah, you did. Hold on. All right, I got it. All right, real quick, we're gonna watch a little clip from WATP number 361. The first time Carl is introduced to Lorenzo's show, and he's joined with his co-host, Croge. But before that...
With the amazing Kinkiy and Cardiff on together on a scale of 1-10, how bad are the Shuli Network fans when it comes to no personality and not taking criticism?
I leave that up to you guys. Thank you.
A scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. 6.9.
Are you including Shmuel Buckman as a Shuli fan? Because that might bump it up a little.
Well, he's a Shuli.
Well, yeah. What say you, JT?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't watch Shuli's show. I plead the fifth. And can somebody please stop messing around with my settings I have for this show? Like, God damn it, dude.
You need a producer, JT.
Yeah, quit it, Roachy.
Yeah, I need a producer. Yes. I'll lock that down. All right, folks.
Maybe you didn't shit all over Kevin Dumbfuck. He could help your show.
Yeah, why don't you go dig him up with OJ and see and bring him on back here? Maybe those two could do their own show together.
Both those guys stopped answering me.
And we'll get into that when we get into the Pissgate thing about was it a work, was it a shoot? You know,
I have proof it was not a work. And by proof, I mean I'm just saying that. No, I'm just saying it. I just don't believe it was a work in any way.
I don't believe it. I mean,
I think Kevin Dumbfuck was really a drunk retard, and I think OJ was weird enough to save the jeans for 2 years.
That's what weirded me out. Like, if a man pissed on my jeans in a hotel, like, I'm sorry, they're staying right where you pissed on them.
Remember,
and you're gonna pay me back. I mean, I guess they were what, $700?
Yeah.
The price changes every time I hear the story.
Yeah, I just remember OJ on his own show claiming that Those were expensive jeans. That's why he kept them.
JT, you should check your settings, Cog.
I know. Unfortunately, there's somebody on the stream who's enjoying himself messing with my settings currently. Where did it go?
I don't think Roachy and I even have access to your settings.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Let me fuck with it then.
Wait a minute. Can you, for the love of God, I want to hit play.
Wait
a minute. No. Wait. Where did,
this has nothing to do with me. This is you.
God, I fucking hate you. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Never mind.
Who are these podcasts? WATP.
Today we'll be reviewing a podcast called That's All Funny. This is yet another find from Adam Thoreau. Croge and I both listened separately. We have not discussed it with each other beforehand. Let's get into it. It's a show hosted by Lorenzo Ariola. Not that you would know that. He doesn't really announce who he is very often.
No, he doesn't talk about himself much.
Well, I don't know about that. All right, let's get this guy. We covered him on a crossover episode with the Dick Show, and Dick and I were fascinated by this character, and I still have more questions than answers.
Yes.
When it comes to this guy, I'm going to start off with a little package I have just to give everyone a perspective on who this person is, his personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly don't even know what it is, and I don't want to use the word incel because I don't know that it's involuntary.
Yeah, he's celibate for sure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I don't want to use that term, but there is something weird going on. He has weird interpersonal relationships with other people. One of the things that I pointed out.
I do miss Croge. I know somebody happened to super tip Carl this week asking about Croge, and I think he just had enough. I think
because Croge has been at some of the live shows, like not as a performer, but just as in the crowd, and I think he just didn't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah, I met him at Subreddit Surfing Live, and this was like, obviously a year after this. I think it was already past the point where he left, but people think there's like some sort of like conspiracy behind it. There really isn't. It just, I think he still even plays guitar for the Isotopes. I mean,
yeah, they're still in the band together.
Yeah.
When we covered this on the Dick Show crossover, was that he had a big crush on his cousin, and he talks about that in an entire episode. He goes at length about them hanging out, and late nights watching movies, and things like that. But this will give you an idea about how he feels.
I think. Hold on a minute here. Hold on. Thank you. I believe that's Nigsol, right? Gifting 50 JT memberships. Ooga Booga memberships. Yes. Thank you. At MSIP747, who I'm pretty sure is Nigsol. Thank you, buddy. Greatly appreciate that. Definitely keeping the lights on here. And Date Night Studios or whatever. That's how you're supposed to do that, right?
Yeah. Except, never mind. I don't want to spoil it for you.
What?
No, you didn't really get 50 memberships. I was just fucking with
you. No, there's no way you could have messed with that part. Because you don't have... No, you fucking asshole.
About women in general, but also other people having relationships.
Yeah.
Speaking of dorky boyfriends, I knew this one chick who was pretty hot, and I swear all the dudes she was with would always beat her.
Inappropriate laughter
there. I don't know why he laughed at that. This is not a guy who laughs a lot during his
Hey,
show.
hold on, pause it real quick.
So he thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You see how upset he just got about how it's not funny to beat women, but wasn't he just talking about how it was okay Kumiya beat a woman?
Mm-hmm. Well, listen.
That's the hypocrisy.
I'm just saying things have really changed over the last 3 years, haven't they, Carl?
The hypocrisy.
We can't talk about Carl like that. He's a great man.
Hypocrisy police.
What's with this Ooga Booga stuff?
It's the bottom tier of my memberships. You're in Ooga Booga, what's called. But there is another tier higher called the Watchers, and all you get for that is a shout out in the beginning of the show. That's why if you're in Ooga Booga, you get everything. It's a complete grift. I mean, I'll be honest with you folks. Thank you.
And then he continues on about this one girl he knew who would date guys who would beat her. And it doesn't matter that he's a little gassy. He plows right through it, Crush.
But he just would not get rid of the cat. He loved it too much. So one time they're on the second story of their place and they're fighting, verbally or whatever.
This guy's great.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't phase him at all. He just goes.
No, has a way with the story.
Yep. And so this is the exciting conclusion. So apparently this girl who's pretty hot that Lorenzo knew was dating this guy who was really into his cat, but also beat her. And this is what went down one evening.
And I think in the heat of the moment, to keep herself, safe from more punches or whatever, she grabbed the cat and threw it out the window. And he fucking freaked out and ran outside. Like, oh shit, the cat just got thrown out the second story window.
The shit that he finds funny are the worst parts of the story.
Yeah.
It's always the worst parts. Like, oh yeah, she was getting beat by these guys. Oh yeah, and then she grabbed a cat and chucked it out the window. I mean, this story has so many funny parts to it.
Yeah.
Lorenzo definitely has a weird sense of humor, you should say. I don't think he was laughing at the cat being thrown out the window, if this story is even true.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, I know domestic violence alone is pretty funny, but throw some animal abuse on there, and man, you got a ripper of a tale.
All right, can someone kick a dog or something? If that didn't happen, just make it up. Let's punch it up a little bit.
If you can traumatize a child on your way out the door, you got a trifecta going.
All right, Crows, I know that you pulled a bunch of clips. What did you pick up on from Lorenzo?
Yeah, well, I mean, the very first thing I heard was my number one, and it kind of summed up the show for me. He's talking about daylight savings time.
I hate when, I go to sleep for daylight savings time in the spring.
It's daylight saving.
It's 2 in the morning, and then suddenly it's 3 in the morning. Like, fuck that shit. Fuck you, Benjamin Franklin, you fucking bastard.
Oh.
Unless it's fall, then, yeah, you're alright, homie. Keep flying your kite in the rain, you crazy-ass bastard.
History lessons going on now. Wow.
And he turns on a dime, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And then, so my number two, he starts talking about he had a nurse that, came over to his house to draw some blood or something. And, he has an interesting thing with women.
I didn't know Benjamin Franklin was the reason for daylight savings time.
No, I don't think he was. I think it was the Germans, right, in the First World War. That's the reason why everyone...
I thought it had something to do with, World War II and, depression,
No, it was Japanese.
Yes.
So they could get Pearl Harbor.
They needed that extra hour of daylight to see it.
Exactly.
We'll say.
And that chick was really cute, too. She was, in scrubs and Van sneakers, and you could tell she had no bra on, but she didn't really, have tits for it, but I thought her chest was still cute, I feel like flat-chested girls need love, too.
Yeah! That a boy!
No, I agree with you there, but that might not be the pickup line you think. You know what I mean?
I noticed you're not wearing a bra, and you don't need to.
Girl, I know you ugly, but I'd still be with you. You know what I mean? That's not great.
Not great, yeah.
But yeah, got him into this whole thing about medical services. You know what I mean? And I learned a lot about this. He's starting a new service to drive around. My number 3.
I have my buddy Retro Horror Inc. who does up my logos. He can do me up a nice logo for my truck, and I could be like a mobile mammogram and really pick up business during October for breast cancer awareness. Mm-hmm. Do my duty and squeeze those titties of all sizes for the sake of medicine. I'm not an actual doctor, but if the logo's done up really well and I have an official looking business card, who's to say,
that's true.
I can't just give you hope.
Yeah.
I love boobies. Remember those those fucking bracelets?
He's got a solid point. Really what it comes down to is not 8 years of medical school, it's a logo. It's really what it comes down to when it comes to practicing medicine. Dr. Steve will tell you that.
Well, I'm almost positive I had that same conversation as a 5th grader on a school bus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, what if we could drive around and feel girls' boobies? Boobies.
Okay, you can do mammograms. I'm a gynecologist.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's...
Could you imagine Carl as your gynecologist?
Laughing the whole time?
Well, yes, that was a quick introduction to our friend Lorenzo Areola. What else do I gotta play? I do have something else to play, but I know we're already at the 2 hour and 45-minute mark, and I can't imagine any one of you wanting to stick around for that. But it's
Is it your obituary?
It should be. You see, I'm so used to doing this by myself that I'm like, okay, I don't mind sitting through this dealing with it, the struggles. But
It's the time. It's the time you're on. You're not
it's
prepared to do
it's
this in daylight.
Yeah, it's completely different doing this at fucking 12:46 p.m.
The show seems just as bad during the day as it does at night, JT.
Yeah, if this is the first time you're ever catching one of these, I apologize. They do get better.
When
I definitely gotta say, doing it in the daytime has a different feel, man. It really does. But you know what? I'm the pilot. I'm navigating, and communicating. And what we're gonna watch next is hold on a minute. It's an insufferable another Carlos Danger clip, but this time he has a good friend Earl Skakel on, along with El Horrible, and this was from January 21st, 2023, and you're gonna be introduced to Earl Skakel. I know a lot of you probably have heard and seen of him. He comes on here, kind of gives like a little brief introduction to himself, and they end up talking a lot about wrestling and whatnot, which is fine, interesting, because who doesn't like a little wrestling, right? Right?
It's just you, JT. We're all
Right. Stone Cold ET, brother.
That's right.
Hey everybody,
that
welcome
bit was so
to
bad.
Insufferable Bastards. My name is Carlos
It
Danger
really
for the
did
purposes
set
of this
the-
broadcast. And
Hold on, what?
It really did set the tone for it really just ruined the whole episode. That that Stone Cold ET.
I thought it
But
was
the fans
funny.
know it's just not going to get any better.
I thought it was funny. I mean, if I never saw the guy and I tuned in and I saw that clip for almost 3 minutes, I'll be like, dude.
The first thing you didn't think was this is 2 minutes too long.
I thought it was funny. I don't know. I like Stone Cold. Who doesn't like a good Stone Cold voice, right? That stack of dimes you call a neck, boy. Classic.
You have breast cancer?
Oh, stop that. Thank you, Connor.
I'm joined by co-host Mr. Brian Spears. Hello, Brian.
Hello, hello.
And tonight I am pleased to welcome a second co-host to the podcast. You know him from his exploits from the dabbleverse and on his YouTube channel, BeDabbler. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome El Horrible to the podcast. Hello, El Horrible.
Hello, Carlos. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure, man. You're my online buddy.
Yes.
And our very special guest tonight is a beast of a comedian, as described by Shuli Agar. He's a regular at the Comedy Store. He was on the Showtime show I'm Dying Up Here, Comedy Central's Roast Battle. He was the voice of Barry Jelly on the Adult Swim show The Jellies. Please welcome Earl Skakel to the program.
Yes.
How's it
Thank
going,
you.
Earl?
I'm like the most unknown comic you could book on this.
Well, the first question I got to ask you, not to make it about us, but you're big time for us, Earl. I mean, it's the fact you reached out to us. I mean, you can ask these guys. The first thing I did, I panicked and I sent Brian a message, and I'm like, Earl fucking Skakel watched an episode with Stevie Lou apparently, and then said he'd do our podcast, and it blew my mind.
You can catch Earl. He does pop up a lot on MLC from time to time. I believe he was at the first Hackamania as one of the comedy guests.
That's inaccurate.
He wasn't at the first Hackamania?
Oh, first Hackmania, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, he mentioned, DabbleCon.
I thought you said the Declaration of Independence.
No. Thank you. And I did just get a message from a friend of the show, Ghost of Mr. P. He wants me to tell Kinkiy Loco he says hi.
Why are you here?
I mean, I'm a fan of Stevie Lou. I'm also a fan of, and a friend of Chad Zumach, so I know like there's certain cross feuds I'm probably starting or hopefully stopping by. I feel like a bad guy. I feel like Nikita Koloff turning good guy, joining Dusty Rhodes. So
just like I said, there's a lot of wrestling references in this.
Hopefully, I'm a people person, so I like to bring people together. So
that's your mission.
Well, I know in the podcasting world, there's it's very 80s pro wrestling right now with podcasting. There's feuds, there's the good guys, there's bad guys.
Steroid abuse.
I don't think.
Look at me.
Not for the podcasters I've seen, but
yeah, podcasts are not TV. Well, now they are, but geez, none of us are TV.
That's for damn sure.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm still unsure of what the actual Dabble universe is. Just like I don't know.
I.
Like
true.
I think people are still asking themselves what exactly all this is. All right. All right. Anybody?
What?
Yes.
I'm sorry to wake you guys up here. Thank God.
Someone told me once that they were talking about me on Reddit, like roast battle related, and so I went on there, and within 1 minute, I was called a faggot. So
Did you post like under your real name? Did they know it was you actually on there, or were the comments just calling you that?
No, I
Yeah,
posted under
Kinky,
my
did you
real
know
name.
it was him?
Yeah.
Okay. Reddit is a scary place. I go on there, I read the Dabblers Anonymous, but I posted there once. I interviewed Artie Lang and I put it on there. I was like, hey, I interviewed Artie Lang. And it was like, it was like I ate a baby. People just attacked me and I was like, oh, never again. Although El Harible, you're able to you're on there, right? You can you manage Reddit not that you manage it, but you're able to navigate those troubled waters.
Yeah, well, because when I started creating, that was where I posted everything. The Dabblers are very particular about what you post on Dabblers Anonymous. And if it's not Stuttering John related or now Shuli hate related, I guess, I don't know, they get rid of it. So you have to stay Stuttering John related for Dabblers Anonymous.
Is that still true today? I don't follow
I don't think it's that strong. I don't follow it as closely as I used to, but ever since Pickwick Pub left and other people took over, it hasn't been as strict, as far as I know.
Well, I think this is also pre-Shuli's. This was just like Shuli's Anonymous.
They created Shuli's Anonymous. Not Dennis Michaels, the other Dennis, created Shuli's Anonymous to get some of those posts off of DA at the time. It was supposed to be a containment area for them.
And there was Hackverse Anonymous too.
Yeah.
And it just kind of.
And all my first videos were John related because John was around. But, John left, which was the smartest move on John's part. But
And now it feels like that, like the Dabbleverse is sort of imploding on itself. We're eating each other a little bit. There's all this like infight, but again, it goes back to it's like wrestling. So you're kind of buddies with Shuli. How did you hook up with Shuli? Or do you know Levy before? I don't know the whole history.
I had heard of Levy. I'm an LA guy, so I've never actually listened to one episode of Opie and Anthony, and that's not a slam on them.
Got it.
I was
You're Mark and Brian.
Mark and Brian, Richard Blade for you, old school radio, LA Rick Dees. So I never, and when Jackie left Stern, I actually preferred Jackie to Artie. So I'm
Okay, wow.
No, I know.
I think I'm in the same boat. I kind of like Jackie over Artie at times. Maybe I'm.
I mean, going back and listening to Artie, those last couple of years, he's so unlikable, and I don't think that gets talked about quite enough. He was just like, he was terrible that last year he was there. But other than that, I would give him the nod over Jackie, I think. Jackie's great, though. I mean, they're both great in their own way.
I remember I lost touch with Stern when they went to Sirius because I lost them here on our local channel. And I had XM at the time, not Sirius. So that's when I found Opie and Anthony. And I remember, like, I fell off of Stern for a while. Just because, I mean, I didn't feel like paying extra money to listen to them.
Yeah, I never had Sirius. I just would download the torrents of that. Like, the episode would air, and then people would have it up within the hour on the internet, and I would just download those.
I'm dating myself, but
we listen to Jackie as well. I'm 48. Brian's 56.
Okay, I'm 54. So
we're the same age. Don't worry. I'm literally a week older than him. He just likes
I'm sorry, but yeah, we're contemporaries.
But the difference is, like, I've been going back now. If I go back and listen to old shows, I prefer a Jackie show because, like, the Artie shows have too much weight in them. You know, like there's too much.
Once you realize he's on heroin and it's not as funny.
It's
look
not
retroactively.
As funny. And there was something innocent about Jackie.
Yeah, I mean, Jackie was like in the stand-up parlance, the perpetual road comic.
Yeah.
He was never going to make it past a certain level, even though he's on Stern. So he was...
All Jackie ever did was those, like, dirty jokes, like 1-minute jokes. That's all he ever...
Part of what was great, too, is that everybody had a Jackie impression, and it's sort of like how everybody has a Stuttering John impression, and they're all a little bit different, but they're kind of funny in their own way. It was like that with the Jackie impressions, I thought.
Kind of that funny bitterness.
How did you get with Shuli, though?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
We did the Ric Flair roast together, so...
Oh, so it was recent you met Shuli, because that wasn't that long ago, right?
No, it's July. I only remember the date because it was my mom's birthday. It was July 29th. And I obviously had heard...
You see El Harible there grabbing his notebook and pen.
Heard of him through Stern, but he got on Stern when I kind of checked out of Stern. I was just such a fan of the old Channel 9 show, and when they would have like Daniel Carver on, and which is insane that was on regular television.
You can't even play that on YouTube now; it gets pulled.
Oh my god! I mean, it was quite.
Is that guy still alive?
Who?
Daniel Carver.
His wife just died. I think last year, but he's still around.
An era of politically correct.
Someone should send him a link sometime.
Oh, I thought we learned he died.
Oh, I thought only his wife had. I might be wrong. I don't follow up with those kind of.
Him or his son? I thought we saw the obituary for one of them.
I think you're right. Here, I'll look it up.
Incorrect humor. So I met Shuli for the first time at the Flair roast.
Okay,
we just got along, and he killed on the roast. Like, I did good, but Shuli and a Canadian comic by the name of Tyler Morrison, they killed. Like
Docs.
Because it was intimidating. It was like 2,000 people, probably the biggest crowd I've ever been in front of.
I listened to your behind the scenes podcast today, which is on YouTube, and I have this going on. If you want to find out more about Earl Skakel, there's all his stuff. But that podcast it's about an hour long, and again, I'm not going to say I'm a huge wrestling fan, but
Wikipedia says
just
he's alive.
listening to that, and
Wikipedia is never wrong. The Jews run it, so.
Yeah, Jeff's the drunk. He's alive, and he actually
still streams too.
Dude, I didn't realize until like a few years ago. Like he's maybe like over an hour away from me, and like I've encountered people in my everyday life that know him, and they always mention to me like how much of an asshole he is in person, which I just found fascinating. Like he's nothing like he was when he used to be on the show. He's a whole completely different guy now.
Hearing how you were like in awe just to be there, and then to get up and insult them all. It's a good episode, and it's good listening. And do you mind? I have a little clip that I stole from your. Can I play a clip of you?
Please steal whatever you want of mine to put it up.
Here we go. Here's one of. Wait, that's the wrong thing. I shared my screen and something else went up. This is you at the Ric Flair roast. I mean, it's self-explanatory. It's a damn funny joke.
Hulk Hogan wanted to be here tonight. How about that sex tape? Jesus Christ, that was just like his in-ring wrestling. 3 moves and a shitty finish.
R.I.P.
And when he
We should
came,
watch that sex tape here.
Maybe our next members only show. Now that we thanks to Nigsaw there, definitely check that one out. I think I get a copy from Bubba has it.
call the girl brother.
Hey, that's you.
I mean, that's my sense of humor and really how my stand-up is very much in the vein of that joke. But I even got shit on that for that joke on Reddit, and because people were like, "Well, Hulk Hogan wasn't even there. What are you doing, telling a joke about him?" And I just
isn't
knew
he
Ric
synonymous with wrestling?
Yeah, I mean, I knew Flair and Hogan don't like each other, so because they were the two big ones, and of my
two biggest names in wrestling.
I mean, arguably still. I mean, outside of The Rock.
They're shocked that wrestling fans are retards.
I found this clip here fascinating just because I am like an old school wrestling fan.
So 'cause you got to have one joke that you know is going to do well, and some of the jokes I told didn't do well, but that's roast jokes in general.
That's
you take big swings and.
I cried the first time I met El Horrible, and it was online.
I love the mask, though. I love this new wave of podcasters like El Horrible and Ski Mask, who I've done his show a few times. Like I don't know who they are. I dig some of the I kind of wishing I did it, but my voice is too distinctive.
Oh, believe me, my
We
real
talk
name
about
is
it
used
all
to
the
half this
time.
stuff.
We
El
talk about it.
Horrible, do you regret at any point, like where? Because I know, like we did a thing with Cardiff Electric. I think that was you. It was somebody in a wrestling mask and had a giant fake breastplate thing on, like women's breasts.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, it looked like it was extreme dehydration, and I was getting ready to call 911. Though I don't know, I have no idea where you live. Any regrets for going with the mask thing?
A little gossip for Hackamania. Those adorable breastplates he's talking about, they might make an appearance.
Or is it you're sticking
No,
with it?
Can I do a fun fact?
No.
What was that?
Can I do a fun fact? If
What's
I
that?
remember correctly, the BeDabbler breastplate was kept in Rocco's crawl space, right, to keep it away from his mother.
I believe so. I remember he packed it on his way to DabbleCon 1 in his, like, I think carry-on luggage or something. So I can only imagine how to explain that to somebody when they look through it. But you will see Heckamania Sunday night, April 12th, 8 p.m. Pacific. Definitely going to want to check in and watch.
It's a character I came up with while doing stand-up because I'm just an open micer. That's, I'm nothing more. I've been doing open mics for like 15 years on and off, but I have an awesome regular job, and I don't want anyone to ever use that against me. So that's also why, because I'm never going to make my living in comedy ever. I've grown to realize that. But if I could do it on the side and have some fun, plus the El Horrible, like I said, El Horrible is just a character, and it's a fun character to play, because you don't have to be yourself.
I totally dig it, and I totally identify about wondering every second if I'm going to get fired for something that's said on that's why like Ski Mask, he invited me on. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And at the last second, I just was like, oh, dude, I got to work. I totally lied. I just thought anything he says is going to get me fired.
That's so.
All right, let's talk about wrestlers in movies for a second. This was a topic I wanted to broach real fast. And maybe we can talk for a second about, let's start with El Horrible.
I'm going to kind of skip over this little section here. They talk about blah, blah, blah.
He got time to bleed.
Yeah.
I mean, he was really...
Man, he was the biggest pain in the ass. Anyone documenting
In
talking about
El
Oakley?
Harible before we went live there. El Harible, we didn't go into detail about this, but you had dealings with wrestlers as well, but perhaps not as positive as Earl did.
Yeah, he's going to get into, I'm sure a lot of people probably remember, he was involved with a documentary with Big Van Vader, another wrestler who has passed away.
No, it was Bam Bam Bigelow.
No, it was Vader.
Bam Bam.
How much does Dennis Michaels sound like Bam Bam Bigelow? How funny was that?
I had heard people had mentioned that to me, and I didn't catch on to
They sound identical when you when you listen to it.
That's great. Dennis, I hope come back next show. Next time we're at night, maybe.
Yeah, he
Definitely
has to do
not.
nighttime. He's not going to do daytime.
Yeah. Me too.
Reached out to Leon White, better known as Big Van Vader, when he announced that he had 2 years to live.
See, I told you.
I thought I lived.
What was that?
I told you, Van Vader.
Yeah, no, you said Bam Bam Bigelow.
No, you said
that was
Bam Bam
Roachy.
Bigelow.
Yeah, that was me.
This is almost over, folks.
Lived in the same area as him, and I just reached out on Twitter. I said, "Hey, is anyone documenting your life right now?" And he said, "No, like message me." And we started a relationship just through email and phone conversations. I went down to one of the WrestleManias, the last one in Orlando, and we went to WrestleCon, and I followed him for the entire weekend. I went out to St. Louis when he went to go fight for Harley Race's promotion while Harley Race was dying in the hospital. And man, he was the biggest pain in the ass to deal with. I think a lot of these guys have just been fucked over their whole life by promoters and stuff like that they don't trust outsiders all that much. Because I was just looking to make a documentary. And obviously, I had a great subject, but he was just very eerie, or he was very like when he asks, why are we spending money to buy a camera? I kind of realized like, well, we're doing a documentary and we need a good camera, because I think he thought, why are we just using iPhones and all this stuff? Because I put a budget together and it just wasn't working out. And unfortunately, I only got to make a trailer for a documentary before he died.
That trailer he did put out somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's on his membership on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Yeah. It's got a bad trailer. Yeah.
I don't know if he mentions it here. I can't remember if he's like still sitting on a whole bunch of footage from this. But he did end up selling, I believe, a portion of it to Vice, who were doing like some like Beyond the Mat wrestling series, and they were covering Vader, and I think they did end up getting some of that footage for like a minute or so.
But overall, he was a very nice man, but just business-wise, we just couldn't see eye to eye. I think he was looking for a big payday, and I was just looking to document his life, and in the end, we just couldn't make it work. But I had another experience with a wrestler. I was taught sex by Tito Santana. Yes.
Like health class?
Well, yeah, I was going to say not in the back of his van or anything, but yes, he was my
Sorry.
health teacher in high school.
That's odd. Somebody else I know had a famous teacher in their high school as well.
Was it a substitute teacher?
Maybe if he's awake or not. Okay, we're moving on.
Rob
Thank you,
Ford.
Cardiff. Yes, Rob Ford. Thank you.
And it was awesome because everyone knew he was actually also my little league baseball assistant coach, because one of his sons was a year older than El Harible, and one son was like a year younger. And he was like the nicest guy in the world, and he would bring out dental dams and teach us how to use a dental dam. And then he would go, does anyone have any questions? And I would always raise my hand, and he'd go, brother, if this is about wrestling, save it after class. And I go, oh, sorry.
He was always a mark.
Mr. Tito. We just called him Tito. Yeah, he was He was a good guy. That was a different experience. I love Tito Santana.
Sorry, I stepped on your joke there, man. That was shitty of me.
No, you're fine. No.
Now, did I mean learning sex from Tito Santana? Did it have any long-lasting effects on your psyche in any way? Is that why you're wearing the wrestling mask? And is that how you may have conceived children?
No, so Tito, it was all very technical sex education. There was no, Tito was a no-nonsense guy, honestly. Like, very nice guy, but like
Has
I said,
anyone ever actually used a dental
dam?
dam?
The only time I ever heard it mentioned, I believe it was a Seinfeld episode where Elaine was talking about it. I think that was the first. The sponge, okay.
I'm thinking sponge word. I'm thinking dental dam. Kinkiy Loco must have used a dental dam in his day. I mean, if it's that foul, you don't eat it, right?
I always remember if it smells like
chicken.
If it smells like
and keep on licking.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I remember growing up. Oh wait a minute, I should save this for when Kinkiy comes back. But hi, Kinkiy. The moms at practice are incredibly not into Mr. P. Happy birthday, JT. Let's go UConn. Thank you, goes to Mr. P. And can't wait to see you again. Maybe sooner than later, pal. Thank you.
Had wrestling questions, he would answer. Because he would, he'd be like, does anyone have any questions about safe sex? And I'd go, I'd raise my hand. He'd go, yeah. And I'd be like, when you and Rick Martel were in Strike Force. And he'd be like, no, brother, we're not doing that now. But yeah. So those are my two wrestler interactions in my life. The two most depressing people I saw at WrestleCon were Bobby Heenan and Lex Luger, just because you knew what they were, at their prime. Is Lex Luger, he have like MS or something like that?
I mean, if I could guess, because I have a brother-in-law with severe MS, and they're very similar condition,
It's shocking. Like, I had no idea until I saw him. Like, I was like, hey, that guy looks really... Oh, whoa.
Actually,
That's
JT,
Lex
I
Luger.
don't think
Yeah.
Lex Luger has MS, does he? He's got a spinal issue.
He has something. He was like in a wheelchair and he lost like 100 pounds. Like he's a fraction of what he used to be.
And the rumor is from steroid use, right? Apparently, he,
well, all those guys back then were definitely on the juice.
Yeah.
That's about it for that video.
I met Lex Luger once.
You did?
Yes.
What happened?
Or it could have been Sid Justice. I don't remember.
They both had terrible mullets.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't watch that. There's a clip of Sid Justice breaking his leg at WCW, coming off the turnbuckle. I don't recommend anybody look that video up. It's nasty.
Play it.
We're going to watch one final video. It's real quick. It's only 4 minutes.
Don't you want to hear the time I met Sid Justice or...
Well, you weren't sure who it was.
Was that a softball game?
No.
He was a big softball player. I know that.
Yeah.
At a drugstore.
Ooh.
What was he getting?
Hemorrhoid cream.
Remember, I was starstruck.
Oh, I thought you meant Cardiff.
No.
You meet the strangest people in like grocery stores, pharmacies.
Mm-hmm. They're people too, JT.
I don't meet nobody famous. This last thing we're going to watch is a quick 4-minute video.
I met Doug Gilmore at a sex club once.
What were you doing there?
Working.
Oh, of course. So, being a bouncer, I presume.
No.
During this time frame leading up to DabbleCon, BeDabbling Live episode kind of took a hiatus for a few weeks. I guess the actor playing El Horrible was busy at the time and whatnot, like he was this morning. But he did happen to put out a quick 4-minute video during that time, kind of giving a brief glimpse into a Ken Otto update and something to do with SJ and Opie. And it's real quick, and it's his final video that he put out before DabbleCon 1.
Greetings, dabblers. I'm sorry I've been away, but I have been transitioning into the Ken Autotron. Say hello to the nice people, Ken.
Hi, welcome. This show was created by Andrea and I to be a show that reacts with the viewers one-on-one.
What? No, it's not. What? I'm not Andrea.
Dude, you lack imagination. That's all I gotta say. Anyone can imagine anything. Have you not watched any movies lately or read any fiction, sir?
No. What? Have you ever watched Rick and Morty?
I never watched that show, Elizabeth. People always talked about it.
I truly believe that Stuttering John would make a great Rick. He is a real, authentic, narcissistic drunk.
That would be an interesting thing to look into.
You know, Rick, this is probably one of the best beer of the balconies we've ever seen.
John's really come a long way since he threatened to sue Tropicana.
You really hear his voiceover work in that one.
Mm-hmm. Cardiff Electric, I am not unblocking you. You're a troublemaker. Stop telling Monique from Radio Gunk that I'm bad-mouthing her, because I'm not. I love Monique and she's a friend of mine. You're a freaking troll, so just get lost, okay?
How times have changed.
You should be very happy. You go jerk off later.
That clip always bothered me. They never told Monique from. I never talked to Monique from Radio Gunk about John.
So the whole unblock Cardiff movement.
Somehow.
Jamal Banfield, thanks for the $2. I will retard it.
He's so vile looking.
Been blown by a man.
And this was only a few years ago. We all know what he looks like now. It's like fucking 50 times worse.
I have never, ever, had that happen where I later found out that the chick had a dick. It has never happened. The shit is because I'm a little far away. I'll do it in another way.
So wait, all right, let's go back to, you just spent a couple of days with Scott the engineer. There's got to be some couple of...
That's the voice of Gorillo, who has made a return to the... Well, not a return. He's starting in a dabbleverse now. Heard he ran into little technical issues the other day during his stream. It happens to the best of us, Gorillo.
Heard he got hacked.
Keep your head up, pal. Keep going.
stories in there, no?
About Scott the engineer.
It's time to unveil what's really going on.
What?
What's really going on is the background is a green screen.
Oh, you dick.
And the background can change to different things. This is what's really behind me.
You goateed penis. Hey, did you guys see Opie bought a light?
Doggy's balls. All right, this is kind of cool. All right,
Whoa.
hold on. I got too many.
Opster,
First
we
of all,
are making improvements.
Camera on the Facebook and the YouTube. This camera I like. This is like the third or fourth camera I'm trying.
The first camera would have been fine if you had this light.
Video looks good on the Facebook, brother, man. Yeah, I think we're almost there.
It only took 6 years.
We upped the audio. I think we upped the video quality. Now we just got to upload the content. Or I should say upgrade. That would have been funnier if I said upgrade.
Yeah, it would have, brother man. But that's okay. You're a big famous YouTube star now. You have a lot on your mind.
So Doggy's had a little training. Oh, Jess is in. Jess Boy 127. Wait. Good morning, Jess. Just for you.
You remember at the time Opie was doing his streams, and I think, was it El Horrible, the one that kept mentioning to Opie, like, fix your lighting? Mm-hmm. Am I the only one that was remembering that?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Was this Opie before he joined? Is it called Capital Radio or something? The podcast one. Sorry, not Capital Radio.
Oh, this was after Podcast 1.
Oh, it was afterwards. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Podcast 1 stuff, I think, was maybe 5 years ago or so.
Right when he left Sirius.
Yeah, it's right at the beginning when WATP were covering him. He was doing that podcast /
Never forget, for 3 days, Opie had a top 10 podcast.
His first episode was number 1 on iTunes, I believe. And he mentioned that he kept mentioning that for like a year or two afterwards. And then, well, you know how much time has changed.
3 people on the Instagram.
Ken, if you're talking, I don't hear you right now.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was muted. I did it so that I could drink without making noises in the background.
Ken, are you deliberately trying to sabotage my show?
No.
Are you sure?
You really are a snowflake that gets bent out of shape.
I'm not a snowflake. Well, Dabblers, that's all the time we have this week. Stay tuned. My next video will be of my trip to DabbleCon.
So it will be coming out for quite a bit.
And good night to Kinkiy Loco.
Until next time, Dabblers, be dabbling.
That's all, folks. But it's not all. We're still here for maybe at least another hour or so.
Oh, God. R.I.P. Ken Otto. Somebody has messaged me this week talking about we should do like more deep dive into Ken Otto, but there's really nothing else there.
He's really hard to watch.
Yeah, if you
that's what made him great, but he wouldn't be good to cover in that way, I don't think.
If you weren't watching him live in the chat at the time, it's really hard to like go back and check him out. But I do want to say thank you to Roachy, Kinkiy Loco, and Cardiff Electric for joining me this morning on an early date night episode. And I do want to thank all the people that have stuck around for over 3 hours of this. I greatly appreciate that. Anything you guys want to plug before we head out of here?
Everybody go and plug Stevie Lou's wife. Thank you very much.
Perfect.
I can't beat that. See ya.
All right, thank you. Cardiff, any last words before we head out of here? Cardiff. Well, on that note, there's only one else thing I got left to say.
My name is El Haribi.
What's that?
Welcome to BeDabbling Live, the only show in the dabbleverse who's not afraid to say that Kevin Dumbfuck is talentless.